Because we wanted to go for a walk. We need to tire
13
the
miles
child
is
out.
not a walk. That's
Just
a mark.
thinking about 13 miles on a walk is making me profusely sweat in my chair.
It was actually...
And now I need a burger.
Yeah. I mean, my legs are bleeding.
Why?
Why? Why would you even do that?
Oh, there you go. Now you're live. Buffing, you're live.
Thanks.
He's live. He's live, everybody.
Oh, I just shot an ally in the head because I was too busy clicking off screen. Fine.
Markiplier's live, everybody.
Why is no one here yet?
Hello, everybody. My name is Flubberplier.
My name is McBluffenplier.
And welcome to
Right.
Five Nights at Freddy's 53.
Stay-
I am 103 years old now.
Stay there, Chunky. Don't
Please
move.
don't do this, man. Don't fire it while
This
I'm
is
on
how
it.
I'm going to start every stream off now.
What's that?
Oh.
Team kill.
Oh
Wait,
my lord.
could you go
I
closer
am
to the barrel?
Jesus, God, and the devil.
Go closer to the barrel.
I need to scoot up your barrel. Give me a minute.
Yeah, if you could slide on up to the tip and tell me when you're at the
I
tip.
I just need to shuffle up to the tip.
Are you on the tip?
Almost. But you know these things take time, man.
I really hope
you
that
could
shell I
just-
fired doesn't land on a friendly, actually.
You can just stay as stiff as possible while I take my time.
Well, that thing ain't going anywhere. It didn't work. It didn't touch you. That's weird.
Hey
well-
Rex, could you check my stream for me? Is there no sound?
What?
Would you mind checking my stream for me, dear? I have no sound. It says.
Wait. Wait. No, Wait. I can't hear the game. Can't hear the game.
No
hear-
way.
Wait. We can hear you talking, but we can't hear the game.
Huh?
Well, no one saw that.
You've done a bluffing. Can't hear the game, but you can hear you.
You need to check your... Have you got audio splitters, Chunky?
No, she doesn't.
No? So it should just be whatever your main audio path is, like the line that it comes on, so it's probably number 1.
Yeah,
And just double check it.
To change it, I'm gonna have to go away and come
I
back.
thought that was a helicopter.
No,
Oh
you
my
don't have
God.
to. I don't think you have to shut the stream, do you?
You might not have to. You might be able to just do it in while it's live. Some things you can't change, but you might be able to change that.
Like.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Are you just shouting the word like?
I'll be back, everyone.
Is this
and
your
then I'll
attempt
come
to get
back
people
again.
to like the stream?
I'm just all
See you in
over.
a sec, fellas.
You're a very strange hype man. I appreciate it, but very unorthodox.
Look, it's been a very short day, man. I don't know what's happening.
A short day.
No, yesterday was a long day. Today is like hangover
Are you,
from it.
hungover from socializing. Sorry.
Yeah, socialism.
Bloody hell,
Yeah,
man.
I get hungover from socialism.
Yeah. I think today what I'm going to do is, in the first 30 minutes of the stream, I'm going to try and hit every single bad buzzword that I can and see what happens.
Sure, that'll do it.
Like, how long can my channel survive when I just list off, like, you know, the big 10?
Fascism.
Well, I'm still here. I should probably kill myself and then respawn.
That's probably bad too.
Where are you? Can you shoot me from wherever you are?
I'm getting shot. Your first comment on your stream be like, wait for the team kills. Now, I don't know if you're new here, but they don't happen Wait. They don't happen on purpose. Wait.
Wait, who's chatting on my stream? There's nothing on mine.
Yeah, there are people talking.
Why is it not coming up?
You've got Brian.
Oh, shit. Why did that not... I apologize. I apologize to absolutely everyone. Nothing was showing up on my tiny screen.
Guys, he's just a boomer who uses his phone for his chat because he's got no second screen. Because he's like a scrub.
Oh, I have a
Rex,
second
can I borrow you
screen.
for a moment?
My flat is too small to put it up. Right, now he's gone. I'm going to shit talk him. Right, so...
I'm still listening.
Right, wait for the team kills. Yeah, exactly. There's a giant German dildo here. Yes, you can't kill people until the artillery gun. I've tried. Well, if I had seen the chat at the right time, I would have known I was wasting my time. And, yeah. What's up, Afterlife Game Moon? I don't know why I tried to hype the last bit of your name there. I apologize for everyone that's listening. Hey, Pickle Rick. I am doing good. I stupidly went for a walk today, and now my legs hate me. And apparently Rex does as well. He's angry that I went for a walk. I don't really understand that. Doesn't really make any sense, personally, but... Alright, while they're sorting out the issues with their end of the stream, I will update you on what the plan is for this stream. In terms of gameplay, it is going to be the What was that? It's a chimney, it's fine, everyone chill out. It's going to be the usual. Nonsense, bullshit, missing shots, killing friendlies, all that good stuff that you come to expect from a semi-professional YouTuber. I have 2 Steam vouchers of an unknown quantity that I was meant to give away in one of the last streams, but there was only like 2 people there and one of them didn't respond with my request on how to get it. So only one was given out. And then I spent 4 months forgetting about all of it. So today is the day. I'm going to be, depending on my mood, I'll either just drop them in the chat and you can scrabble over them like a bunch of mangy dogs, or I will make you work for them in some creative way, and then someone gets it. Yeah, probably. Really? Just for me? Yeah, you're probably right. He's just jealous that I didn't take him for a nice walk. We were walking through the fields, there was some horses, someone was selling eggs. It was very nice, very nice. I can see why he's jealous, to be fair. Okay, they're shooting at someone, which sounds dangerous. Oh, that's a lovely bit of rubber banding. All of Stalingrad. This gun is not suited for this map. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you? Hello? Mummy? Oh, for anyone watching, is the audio and picture quality okay? I'm not going to say good because it's probably not good, but just because sometimes it dips and I don't know. Oh, body parts. What was that? Is that a hand? Fucking hell, it's a whole arm. Well, they... Oh. Why am I shooting at that dude as if I'm going to hit him? No. No, 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 no. Ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. It's good. Okay, good, good, good. I do often worry. Because I did do one stream, I don't know if anyone was there for that absolute shit show, where there was no audio from me the entire game. And yet somehow there was a bunch of people still watching. I'm not... not that guy. And yeah, so ever since then, I've had a phobia of messing up the stream in that way. So I always got to check now. Yeah, that is some good news. A lot of everything that they've said actually in the recent dev briefs have been happy words to my ear holes for sure.
Oh god.
Oh my lord, you're right, Rex.
I've been lying here.
Lying?
AFK. I've been lying.
Hey!
Wow.
Thanks for your help, Rex.
I worked so hard on that.
I was lying in the cap AFK that whole time and didn't get shot at. Well,
Wow.
Jade's broken her
Take
stream
that.
system, so...
Oh, wait, is it complete? Oh, Purple Heart Lane! Guys, Purple Heart Lane! Vote, 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 vote!
I didn't see the numbers.
Two. It's the only choice. Am I typing? Yeah, right. Vote, map,
If you technical issues about it.
2. I don't think I did it right. I done it in capitals. Guys. Oh, I didn't do it right.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah, they've been a bit mum on when it's coming, but I think it's some of it is like going to be drip fed in, and as they test it. As far as I'm aware, like there's an update coming soon-ish, I think, with a bunch of fixes, and then they're going to start rolling out some of the other things, but they're going to test them all in the PTE first. I might actually have to start dropping into the PTE for once. I've never used it. I've just heard about it, but now, like, the temptation is growing.
So for my... I put on the Discord, I was talking about this. Essentially, the English rework has gone from a rework to a rebuild from the ground up. I don't think, other than the fact that the maps exist and the character models exist, much else is going to stay the same. They're changing the entire loadouts. Every gun is getting tweaked.
Oh, no.
All the vehicles are getting tweaked. All the skins are getting tweaked.
Hello?
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 Hello? Hello?
Hello? But guys, it's we're on the Hell Let Loose Halloween map. Yeah, Casey, I agree. I don't think there's a single map I actually hate. I think the ones that a lot of people hate, they just don't like the way that you have to... Yeah, the challenge of what that map presents. Like, don't get me wrong. Ramagan is definitely a challenging map. But I've had some really, really good games on that map, and I've had some really absolute shysters. But I think for me, it's been about 50-50. But I can see why people would get really frustrated with that map. It's true, but I don't play this game to be like super competitive. I play it to, like, me and Rex always talk about this, but we play it to be like immersed into the action and the feel of the whole game. You know, it's a different. I think it's a different reason to play for us. So I don't know.
The maps to me that are maybe what most people consider to be the least fun ones are the most aesthetically and the audio and the visuals of those maps are the best ones. So Ramagan, Pertgen, some of the, and Purple Heart Lane in particular for me, they are the best looking and sounding maps.
Yeah.
But that's because they're just so hard. I remember when we were trying to get some footage for Ramagan for one of my videos, and we were walking across the bridge, and it was nighttime, and it was genuinely haunting, like just walking across, and there's no one there, and it was just this atmosphere built up just by the noise of the bridge, the nighttime, everything like that. Oh, Ronald Reagan hates that map. That's... Oh, Ramagan.
Yeah, he hates it.
I am back, guys. I'm sorry.
Are you living?
I think so. I think everything's working now. Rex just came and helped me. We should be picking up audio from the game now. If it's not,
I think I can hear you click.
Tough titties. So
okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna spawn top right. Spawn.
You're obviously here for me, not the game. So.
Or me.
But yeah, forget about him. So.
So pleasant.
Yeah,
Jack
I'm sorry for messing up
Richards,
about that.
Yeah, I think everything that the two versions of the game, console and PC, are now at parity, so everything should come. Oh my lord! Everything should come out at the same. Wait for me! I need a lift, please.
Oh, save me space, Bluff.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
I'm coming.
No one saw it. It's fine. No one saw anything.
Did you kill somebody?
No.
I've definitely got audio on yours, Jade, so you're fine.
Thank you to Rex for fixing that. The irony being that you came into the chat and said, "What does a woman know?" And it was literally nothing. I didn't know how to fix my problems. I had to get a man to do it for me.
That's hilarious. You are setting back women's movements back centuries, Chunky, in a 5-minute stream.
You're telling me you don't want to be a homemaker?
Me? Oh no, that was the first thing I said to my wife when we were talking about kids. I was like, look, you let me work from home, or like work, and look after the kid.
Jerk from home.
You got it. I'll do it. I'll clean everything. I'll do all the dishes. I'll cook all the dinner. I'll keep the kid clean. The trick is, I still have to go to work, and I still have to do all those things. So, I got mugged off.
Fool.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're basically a woman.
You take that back.
No.
You take that back.
You're more feminine than me.
All right.
I mean,
Don't make me have a beard off with you.
Oh, no, because I'd win.
Casey.
I can't.
Yeah, Casey puts some of those harder maps like Kursk, Drill, Stalingrad, Ramagan have the much higher chance of giving unique games, and that's basically
that's
the key. Whenever I like Carentan, Sommier, Église are the two most common maps in the game, and like every time I play on it, I feel like I've played that same round hundreds of times. Whereas Purple Heart Lane, I can remember bits from different times I played on it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because I played it less, or maybe it's just because it's more interesting to play.
I think it's a bit of both. I think it is like you don't get to play it as often, and then when you do get on it, it's an experience.
But even Sommier Dumont, I think, is the lesser of those three for popularity, and it's my favourite of the three because it's historically a bit more interesting, but it's also... It's just got more variation of what you can see and do. So again, you never get the same two exact games, but... Oh my god, if I see Carentan one more time, I might scream.
Yeah, like I do love that map, but my
There's
god,
nothing wrong with it, but it's just...
continuous. It's every other round is Carentan. Yeah, Casey, I have one child. One singular
Oh yeah,
child.
Casey, don't think I didn't notice that you guys were with me there at the start. I failed horrifically, and then you've left me and not come back. And there's nobody
Look,
here now.
Chunky, you know the moment my stream inevitably fucks up, they'll go back to you, and then they'll just start back and...
I don't think Casey or anyone else has an excuse. I think they know how to open two tabs, don't you?
Wow.
Casey, your
Well, they
message
could be
has just
watching it on
come
their
through
phone.
for me. It's just come through for me. So the delay is about 15-20 seconds.
I am
But then
getting
that's-
jittering
Yeah,
on my game.
YouTube has a delay. I think my delay, the lowest I could do it was 30 seconds.
Wow, that makes sense.
I'm not sure if that translates to chat as well, but that's the
Yeah, it will
shortest
do,
I
yeah.
could do it. I was trying to get it so it was instant.
But you can't.
But I can't do it, yeah, because otherwise...
YouTube, it's because YouTube have to encode everything and then re-encode it out, so there's always a delay and no
Yeah.
one can stop that.
You know,
Live
how
don't
it
mean
will
live,
go.
man.
Unless you're on the
Yeah,
room with us.
the-
Soon you will be.
It's live in the sense that I don't know what I'm talking about or doing, but there is a delay. But I
Okay,
can't
this-
unsay what I said. So.
Are you guys getting any
Server
lag
with
at
the
all?
lag, Bluffin. This is the server with the lagginess.
Yeah,
Oh,
every
okay.
few, like every minute or so, it freezes a little bit for me. and
Oh my god!
The average ping on the server is 60, so yes, the server may have a low tick rate, but it's got high ping problems. So.
Casey, you liar! I bet you
Chunky.
didn't have two tabs that open.
Chunky,
Yeah.
run!
What are you worried about?
What do you mean, the rockets? Did you
I'm
see
too
those?
busy shouting at viewers for being naughty.
Well,
Oh, I'm stuck in barbed wire. I thought I was just retarded. Oh,
I am kidding, Casey. I love you. You're fine. It was just.
oh look at them katushkas.
Don't take me seriously ever in any
I don't.
case. Please don't. I'm not serious.
so they had artillery, and they had
I found a
come to you
garrison.
strike. Oh,
I got a-
it-
Really is
I got a
atmospheric.
garrison. I got a garrison.
Whoa.
yeah. Keep down. I think there's fire coming from like all sides here.
I feel
Yeah,
like
man.
we're in our
Where are
little
you,
film.
Rex?
I am of distance.
What? Well,
What?
squad
I am of
leader just blew up.
distance.
I am of distance, yes.
Oh, you're all the way over there. Why are you never with us, right?
No, because I spawned on the garrison at Yamki, and then it got taken down, so I haven't been able to do anything but run.
Ah,
Did I just notice the chat says anyone else like Barbies?
wait, what?
Yeah,
What do-
every,
what-
it's
what-
every 15 seconds, there's like a jitter, and then it's fine.
Yeah, I get like
I-
a little freeze.
Don't. I had it on the last map, but I don't seem to be getting it on this one. So I don't know if I'm lucky now or.
Casey says your audio's a bit low, Jade.
Oh come on, man!
You are a bit quiet.
I've worked so hard to fix these problems myself without Rex's help. Come on, man! I can't he stand no more.
Jack Richards.
That means I'm gonna have to
just-
lean
just
forward in my
scream.
chair.
Yeah, man. Jack Richards said he hasn't been able to play Match at Home Hobby.
Hello?
Loved
Oh, I
any
ran into
games in
barbed
the
wire.
past. Yeah,
Ow.
the D-Day maps on this, they're not as cinematic or atmospheric as I'd like. They need a bit more to make them a bit more terrifying. But I tell you what, I say that, but then if you're attacking either of those maps in this game, it can be quite horrific. There is no doubt. But
I've had some games on there that are cinematic as hell, and then other times you're just like, well, I just keep dying.
Yeah, I mean, I will still say Call of Duty 2 from 2004 does the best D-Day still, and this game is probably the closest to it, but it just doesn't have that feeling of absolute terror. And you know what? The only argument for bots I've ever seen that works is allied bots in D-Day, but are only there to get torn up by bullets that you can't see. Just to make it feel that terrifying, like I'm the one of 10 that got through feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, you two, do any of you two want to see the Barbie movie?
I
got back fishing. I'm planning on seeing the Barbie movie soon. Any opinions?
Yeah.
A lot of people are talking about it. Apparently it's quite good. But
I'll see it when it's free.
Yeah, I'm not going to go to the cinema just because I can only see a certain amount of films a year, so I have to really choose them carefully.
Is that a personal rule?
No, it just for the amount of time and effort it takes with a small child to go to the
I was
cinema.
going to say, that must be very strange.
Yeah, no, I used to go to the cinema like every week, literally. I just didn't care because we had like this deal thing where you got like tickets 2 for 1 or something like that. So we were just going. We were literally seeing every single film that was in the cinema. It didn't matter what it was. I mean, we saw some absolute shite. Don't get me wrong. So
yeah, I'll watch Barbie when it's free. Pretty much, unless it's something that comes out and it's like, I don't know, war-based or something that's really I've been fixated on. I generally won't pay for any films anymore. There's been such low quality in the film industry for the last few years that it really...
I tell you what, I was intrigued because there's such a big hype, and then I saw a lot of posts about it being, and I don't know if it's true, very anti-man and very feminist or something.
A little bit.
I was like, oh, is it going to go on that sort of tangent because it's aimed at young girls? And I was like, oh, I'm not sure.
No, it's definitely not aimed at a young audience.
Is it going to be like another film that sort of bullies men and men can't defend themselves and you have to let them get away with it because it's just ha-ha men, that sort of thing. Because it's just, it does my head.
No, if you want that, you watch the film Women Talking. That's the film you want to watch if you want to feel bad about being men.
Oh, I can blow this up. Make way! Make way! Whoa!
There you go, Jack Richards said, Defo agree, COD 2 is the best. It's not
It's my entire screen.
It's not nostalgia, man. Every few years I go back to COD 2 just to do the D-Day landing, and it still holds up. Graphically, maybe not, but it still holds up.
Ammo, dude, I will take that as the highest compliment I could ever receive. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for saying you gained massive respect for me. That's really nice.
Who? When? What?
Backfish, I seen that's talking about the constant attack on men in general in media and things, and gotta be careful because I may get assassinated.
What you gotta do is, now this is a special tip from McBluffin, is just not look at the news or anything.
Wait, what is going on over there? They're
mating.
They're mating.
I tried to turn it into a threesome, but it just... Oh god, he's looking.
Oh my lord, I don't care how close I get. Oh, look, the truck's coming in. Oh no. Come on. Bye! Did you just... Whoa!
Holy crap!
Holy hell, that was awesome.
Have one of them, you prick.
Whoa! Sorry for screaming, that was cool. God, this is so atmospheric.
No?
Bad time to ask.
No.
Cheers, man. I'm really sorry if I got you killed. Trench! I'm chunky trench! Trench! Down the trench! What's the truck?
Bro, I couldn't even...
Yeah, I'm dying to see...
I couldn't even respond, I was dying.
Oppenheimer. That was really good. Yeah, honestly, like, don't listen to the media, the news, or any social media on anything about, like, feminism, sexism, racism, anything like that. Because
don't watch the news.
Yeah, just don't watch it. Because it's honestly so stupid because they're not talking to real people or, like,
Like the
Human.
average person. Do you know what I mean? Like they're talking. It's the news, so they need people.
It's
to click on the
conspiracy
news.
hour on the
No,
McBluff.
shut up.
Well,
Shut up.
no.
No, wait. Let me
Right.
finish. Let me finish.
Okay,
So
okay.
basically, they're looking at the nutcases on any side of any argument, be it like left, right, middle,
Just
whatever.
to build them up and make them more angry.
Yeah, they pick the nutcases who are going to wind up the other nutcases, and then everyone in the middle is just like, oh my god,
And they
this
just
shit's
let it
going
happen.
mad. Shit's going mad. And it's like, yeah, because you've asked an absolute lunatic what they think on this. Of course they're going to go mental. Anyway, that's politics. I don't want to do that shit on this channel, but it came up, so I had to.
So, all right, before I respond, Ammo Dude said listening to us is like listening to a Monty
Oh,
Python.
Yeah, I already
Oh,
responded,
that's a
and I said,
huge
Oh, I didn't hear you.
compliment.
yeah, the greatest compliment you could ever give, I think.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's
I'm gonna cry.
not an
mate.
insult.
Heck,
Not
I
an
wish I was a Monty Python.
Yeah, that was a good clip, by the way,
For
Casey.
an
Yeah.
English person, that's like somebody being like, "You sound like one of the funniest groups of comedians to have ever lived," and being like, "Oh,
That's a very nice thing to say.
Although if you says you sound like Mr. Bean, then I might be a bit like, "Oh,
Hey, Mr. Bean is a national treasure.
no." But if you sounded like,
Oh,
him,
right,
you'd be
yeah,
like,
fair.
"All right,
Are you alive still? Is that a court? That's your court. That's a bit
Wow,
close.
my screen froze and I just, when it came out of freezing, I was flying.
Le Tank Flipper,
Wow.
indeed, yes.
Yeah,
The guy's playing
That
Rocket
was
League
some
while we're all
really
playing Hell Let
sexy
Loose.
tank action, actually. That
Yeah.
was really sexy. Oh, no word of a lie. Is that you? No, that's not
Where
your
are we
name,
going?
Robin.
Where are we going?
Where's my friends?
Where am I?
There's
Aha.
Rex. Where are you?
All right.
I'm up front a little bit more, but because
Ooh,
our squad leader's just not saying. Okay.
Rex, have you seen the guy's name in our squad?
Which one? I mean,
stay
I like
here.
all three, to be honest.
One Kenobi.
One Kenobi, but I also like Pollution Cry. That's just. You
Oh,
know.
that's good. Yeah.
That's very hardcore.
Yeah, about the news, literally, don't watch any form of news. And if there's something you have a real personal interest in, look it up online and find anywhere that isn't listed under a major.
You know it,
corporation.
Oh, no.
Crossed my
Dude.
mind the oh my god, he's
One
on fire.
Kenobi he
I'm
flipped the
I'm
script.
coming, buddy, I'm coming!
It was like a what if episode of Revenge of the Sith where One Kenobi's the one that burnt up. Well, that was fucked up. That was really messed up, man.
I felt like
That's a
Alf going
tank.
in to check on him, but I just died midway through.
Oh, that's a tank.
Papa Palp's
Yeah,
got it.
I clipped his face.
Yeah, did
Oh, there we go.
like the
Someone
other
else
day,
stole the
actually.
kill.
Hey,
when
oh,
newspapers are going to become obsolete.
Oh, newspapers won't be obsolete from.
Oh,
another
you
10,
clipped it
15
for me,
years.
Casey. Awesome. Good job.
Because I don't know anybody apart from our older generation that really reads newspapers anymore.
Until our generation are hitting 50 to 60 and the boomer generation, or, Gen X or whatever you want, the previous generation is gone. Even then, I think newspapers will still have some form of place.
Well, I
but
think they're going to come
realistically,
out with a big argument and they're going to be like, right, guys, everything's on the internet now. No more newspapers because it hurts the planet.
I mean, if it was 100% recycled, there's a place for it, especially with the upper class. You don't see rich people sat there with Kindles, do you?
You do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
They get their news on their damn refrigerator.
Yeah, man. While
Well,
they're
okay.
cooking, it comes up on the extractor fan.
wow, way to stand with a pair of, young liberal Gen Zers.
I grew up poor,
I'm in,
Andy, and
Bob,
I had nothing left.
Whose garrison was that? And that, by the way, is the end of any political talk.
Yeah, that was it. It was
Yeah.
don't look at
Hey,
me.
I just wanted to say that men really get shitty stick when it comes to a lot of things, and I am an advocate for supporting them.
Stop mansplaining. Oh wait, you're a woman. I can't say that.
I'm woman-splaining a mansplain.
Okay.
The last woman I saw to talk about things like that, I'm pretty sure she was assassinated. I never heard from her again.
I hear a tank.
She is in a shallow grave somewhere.
I heard a tank.
Don't worry about it.
No, it got blown up.
Are they mating again?
No, someone just blew that piece of shit up. I should really not be running out in the open like this, but I feel like if I can't see them,
I
they
mean,
can't see
yeah.
me, right?
Oh, there's the remains.
Oh, there you go. Casey just said, like, small town America is where newspapers still have a place. Local presses and things like that, which in England we don't really have. We have, like... We have things like town criers and stuff, which are like mini newspapers.
God,
no, but there are not town criers as in the person with a bell, but I mean as in local papers. But no, I think they will.
We do have a dude with a bell though. He does go out and he does town cry.
Jesus Christ, where do you fuckers live, man?
Southwest,
man. Southwest.
Jesus. I live in London. The news is shouted at you by.
Did I just see
drunk
somebody
hobo.
called Sniper with Parkinson's?
Yes. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's funny.
What was the name?
Sniper with
Parkinson's.
Nice. Yeah.
I need to save some damn people to do something. Okay, maybe not. I'll just die on the floor.
Wait, Junkie, have you been a medic this whole time?
I have, sir.
You have not saved me once. Because what?
You know why? You know why there's very few local reporters? Because they all get nationalised into the big media groups, and that's what ends up happening. Because you've got in England, it's like you've got BBC that run the news, and then BBC for every small town in existence is just BBC your town, and it's just the same people. But
Half track.
Can you two stop shouting about the game? I'm trying to talk shit.
Oh my goodness, Well, Kickbackfish just said to me, what's your opinion on gender identity?
Oh, don't.
No. See, we're going down a treacherous path.
Don't worry. He says he understands. You have to be careful because that's how you get cancelled. Like, that is an interesting topic to talk about, but I totally get it. There's some things you can't say live.
We're releasing next year.
If you want to talk about that freely, we either have to wait until we've got 30 million subs and we can do what we want, and we can literally do whatever we want, or you come to the Discord and we have an argument.
I'll give you my address and you can come to the door with about 50 grand in your pocket and then we'll have a deep conversation.
What? Why is the money there?
Because, I don't know, I'm a woman, I need money.
What?
Give me money. Give me money for living.
Chunky, no, again.
Chunky, no.
You're setting
Chunky,
your people
no,
back
stop.
again.
I'm sorry, I'm a little shit, I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I've got the jerking
I'm not shot an
animation.
enemy, you know.
I nearly did.
I've not actually shot an enemy.
If you ever want to get the jerking animation when you're a medic, I think it's when somebody is gone, but you can still see the body and you just go.
Fall back if you die. Ready to play on
hand.
defense.
Oh, okay.
Our squad leader's talking.
Yes, boss. Anything for you, boss. So you
What
gotta
did he
keep him
say?
sweet. He said,
I don't know what
"Pull
he
back,
said.
you
so I just-
lousy fucks. We're not doing anything properly at the front, so we're going to the back."
Backfish, £50 of what? Yeah, chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
I was gonna say crack, but I don't know.
Well,
You can't say those words.
no,
know
Jackie, you weren't
Gene.
there. I was saying I'm trying to
meant
hit
butt
all the
crack.
buzzwords.
Oh, you are trying to get all the buzzwords.
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
see what happens to the channel. How quickly I can get it shut down. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Don't. Ow! Mother
Don't do that,
flipper.
man.
Dude, red flag to a ball, man.
Yeah, shit.
I thought that was my dick fell off. No, I love having deep conversations about that, but I understand nowadays you just can't talk about anything, can you?
You know what? You know what I like to do? Whatever anybody's like, what's your opinion on it? I just go, in general, I think it's bad for people. And then just no matter what it is. Health, food, climate change, I think it's bad for people. And
Like, I'm half expecting someone to kick my door down and punch me in the eye. It's like, that's what you get for talking shit about newspapers.
Yeah.
No.
The
You'll
head
just
of
get a
the
letter bomb.
Daily Mirror will turn up and... Chunky, are you even coming for you? That's not even you. That's someone called
I'm
Dear Milk.
already dead.
Oh, I'm getting walked on. This is embarrassing.
£50 of the Zaza.
You literally... you literally could just be like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that, you know, bombs are bad for people, and you'll get a pro-bomb lunatic give you a letter bomb or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know, people always say there's anti-everything.
It's exactly what Bluff
There's
said.
a
Everybody's
bad
just
person
pitting
for
each
everything.
other against each other.
Yeah, but the problem is, it's not the anti-everything people. The problem is the pro-everything people that are the crazy ones.
All that bounce. Get him, boys. Get him, you rats.
I don't think we're going to see the morning.
I
We ain't going to see it.
Yeah.
Am I weird?
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
of
an
course
enemy
you are. Are
either.
you crazy?
I mean, I've been following you guys. And I've not seen an enemy, I've just seen the tank.
I don't mean that in a bad way, Rex. You must understand.
Sure, yeah.
Would you consider me weird, Rex?
Sure.
What?
Backfish, is that a threat?
Why is it so dark in here? Oh yeah, it's
I
night
have
time.
multiple people for that, for some reason, know how to make the exact recipe to napalm. Yeah, you threaten us.
I know. I think he's seeing if we want it.
I mean, to
Yeah,
be
I
fair,
want it.
I mean, if you can learn how to make mustard gas off a 1 minute YouTube video, I'm pretty sure,
No,
you know.
no. Oh, Chunky, there's someone in the trench.
Right.
That's all I can tell you. Sorry, I didn't have any more.
Somebody in the trench. Okay.
Yeah. On my body, they
Right,
don't
okay,
have. They
right.
have a rifle, but they managed to kill me. This is bad news.
Any other defining features? I'm making a sketch right
They
now.
had an even bigger gun, but they can't fire that at you. Oh,
Oh well,
shit.
throw my drawing in the bin. Never gonna find them.
Personally, I'm anti-pro, yes.
Pro, anti, pro.
Yeah. I'm basically not for or against anything unless someone asks me about it directly, and then I just stay away.
I agree with you, Bluff. I have told myself time and time again I will never put my name to one thing in particular. Like one thing in particular. I won't say I'm this side or this
You'll
side.
upset one
Yeah.
person one way or the other.
Well, no, that's just how I feel about some things, to be honest. Unless I've got really strong opinions.
Yeah, but
about
then in
stuff,
then
like chicken
some
nuggets.
people in America would say being on the fence is worse than being on either side.
Oh yeah, well.
Fuck them.
Remember that
All
quote
right.
from Family Guy that said it's like undecided voters are the biggest morons of all.
And
And I'm just
need-
sat there
I need
like
to put my
that's
poop
clearly
on.
the opinion of someone who's centered in their mind and not like got issues. I killed
There
someone.
we go.
Yay!
You saw a human being? I'm really soaking up the atmosphere.
Inside
of
the
this, so
trench,
it's
inside the
really nice.
trench.
What?
I killed someone.
Am I a man or a
No,
beast?
no, Chunky, get to cover. I assume that's you. Yeah. He's
Hold
out
on,
there.
I'm,
He's out there somewhere.
I'm anti-chicken nuggets. I'm pro-chicken
Oh,
tenders.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
careful with that
Who the
pronunciation. That.
I mean, chicken tenders are more American, whereas the nuggets is
There's
more
a
of
fight
a-
Well,
starting
no,
in my
hey,
chat.
okay,
There
right.
is literally a fight happening in my
Before
chat.
anyone says something to upset any of the Americans, chicken nuggets and chicken tenders are two very different things.
And they
No, I
both
know, but-
taste equally good.
Well,
Exactly, no.
My favourite
chicken
food is
tendies are
chicken.
way better than chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets usually are balls.
Hold on a minute.
That's
Your
all I-
balls!
Well, yes,
I just
am.
shoveled someone to death.
I'm so
I'm so
proud.
proud of you for playing the game.
There's someone here. Chunky, Chunky, get the
I'm in
cover.
a hole.
Ow! Ow!
I've
Thank
got a
you for,
grenade. It's a
almost
1,
giving your
it's
life.
a 2, it's a 3, it's a 4, it's a 5, it's a 6.
Did you get him?
No clue. No idea.
I killed another 4.
Could you come and kill the fuckers over here, please?
Yeah! What's mummy?
I died.
Got
I'm
one.
suppressed, I can't be shot.
You see, the thing is, nuggets,
Oh, come on!
nuggets are often just like popcorn chicken type things from KFC style, whereas tendies you can do a lot more with in variation. You often get spices, dips, and all that. Whereas with nuggets, it's more basic.
Well, I mean, you can dip a nugget in anything. You can dip a
no,
tendy
no,
in
no,
nothing.
you can
It's
do
more the
whatever you
quality
want.
of the meat is the thing. So chicken nuggies are like blended up chicken vaginas and lips and eyeballs and all the guts and
Well,
the
they
shit that no one
fucking taste
wants.
great.
And then they season the shit out of them with MSG and salt, and then they batter it and they fry it. A tendy is usually like a cut of like the fillet into a more bite-sized, penis-sized shape, you know, so you can just shove it down your gullet. And that's pretty much how it works.
What you're saying is chicken tendies are gay.
You could look at it that way if you wanted, if you were so inclined.
One of my
I mean,
teammates
quite-
is rocketing a dead tank, and he's done it 4 times now. He's got.
Whoa, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, smoke, 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 smoke!
No! Oh, man, they were throwing grenades. Chunky, where were you, please?
I'm smoking and hide it!
This is not time
Did I just not
for a smoke break.
throw... You'll get to take a poo at Berlin, hello, fellow pant shitters. Oh, I'm glad I started a conversation. Yeah, the 3 of us are British, Backfish. Do you
It's
like
pronounced-
Jeremy Clarkson?
British.
Oh, I love Jeremy Clarkson.
I liked him for a bit, then I didn't like him for a bit, and now I'm kind of like, he's still kind of funny, but he's also a bit of a twat.
So it's like,
Part of me's
you
like,
know.
now is he just being edgy to be edgy?
No, Jeremy Clarkson was at his best during Top Gear's period.
Yes, he
Now
was.
he's
Yeah.
like an old racist man who's just lost the edge and is just an old angry British man.
yeah.
When he was young, he was just a bit of an arrogant British man. In
Yeah,
the
he
middle
was
of his
still
time,
a twat, but he was genuinely funny when doing it, so
Yeah.
you kind of didn't care very
his,
much.
his prime was from ages 40 to about 55, and then afterwards he's just become a very James May is much funnier than Jeremy Clarkson.
Wow, some
James
hot takes
May.
on the stream today.
James May is hilarious,
He is pretty funny. He is pretty funny.
and he's very nice as well.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Elephant, shit pants, piss everywhere, what do you
No, bro, chill, it's a prank.
It stinks.
I like fried fish. Ew. Ow! Oh, I
Eat
look up
your
for one
poo.
second.
It depends on the fish.
I mean, do you
I
mean
only like
battered
one
fried
type of
Edward
fish.
or
Ah!
like?
I think it just means fish being fried, man.
Because I don't like. I'm British, and this came up in the Discord. I don't actually like fish and chips. I think it's like one of the worst meals that's ever been devised by a human being. It's absolutely disgusting. But saying that, if you fried me up some salmon, yeah,
The
I'd
thing
dig
is-
that.
I only like
I tell
one
you
type
what.
of fish, and that's it. I
What
don't
is
get
the
along with any
fish?
fish. Tuna.
Oh, tuna's buff. Yeah.
But she won't eat tuna steak. She'll only eat like typical old
I like
school,
it cold, but I don't like it warm.
I mean,
at all.
tuna from tin's nice, but tuna steak is delightful.
I drink that juice like I
Oh,
would my
chunky.
mother's milk.
Chunky, no,
I
please, no, stop.
fishy goodness straight down my gullet.
I'm gonna punch myself in the face. Chunky, stop.
Fish is like
Average 410.
fish is weird. Like proper beer batter on like a decent fish, not just for cod or haddock or anything dull, but like beer batter on like a good bit of pollock or something like that is beautiful. But I do understand that typical English fish and chips is just like slime on fat, on salt, on vinegar and slime.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Good point, Casey. Like Britain and especially London, where I live, is like a hot pot of every single culture on the planet. Where you could literally, if you go up central London, you walk
Yeah, I
down
can
like
imagine
3
that.
different roads and find about 20 different types of cuisine, like right there.
That's
and
fascinating. I wish
so
I lived
good.
somewhere closer like that.
Yeah.
Because
That's one thing England does better than anybody else in the world of food is we have the most choice.
Yeah,
Like you can, rather than being like 20 of one nationalities, you can have 20 nationalities.
yeah, it's so good. It's such a good, yeah, because I used to work, well, I still kind of do, but up central London, and I would be able to just like walk down Chinatown for my lunch, or anywhere
that's
like that, and
amazing.
it's all just there on at my fingertips. So that's awesome.
We don't have much variety where we are at all.
You just got fish,
man.
chips, and chicken.
And
I mean-
traditional Chinese food. Maybe.
Well, we've got Indian here, we've got kebabs, we've got the old usual, but
Yeah.
we've got the typical small town like in England.
What?
Just
How
a
is he
generic-
alive?
Ah!
Oh god, is that
I
going to
don't like
land on
that
me?
noise. Don't, please.
I shouldn't have stopped to look at it. I'm such an idiot.
Okay, so careful praising the British Empire, man.
Oh yeah, about fish. I never saw Clarkson's farm actually. Did any of you?
I
I do
watched
make a fair bit myself, Casey. I quite like
I watched
making
the
Chinese
first
food.
episode, and it's like it's kind of funny because it's got like the kind of Top Gear pranks, but like it's like a lot of it feels like it's forced. Where in Top Gear, when they did stupid stuff, it was because the lads were doing a silly bit for cameras,
Oh, no! Couldn't get out my gun fast enough. Sorry.
but it was done to be fun. Clarkson's Farm feels very much like it's the same thing, except it's no longer for fun and it's to actually annoy somebody for the sake of the cameras. That's what it feels like.
Right.
It's got some good moments, but it just feels too forced. And it does feel like it's like the producers were like, yo, Jeremy, can you just do what you did on Top Gear, but without the other two and be more edgy about it? It's just not got the
I
fun.
was kind of
aspect.
concerned because I like animals and I was
Oh
worried what he was
wait,
gonna
shit,
do.
we're defending. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, I missed. We're defending. I was trying to spawn at the forward garrison.
Have you ever eaten? Is that C-U-Y? I'm not sure how that's pronounced.
What?
C-U-Y. C for cucumber, U for unity, Y for yolk. Koi? Kai?
Kai?
I've never tried
I'm
anything
hoping
like that before.
Maybe it's a mistype, and he's actually putting, I don't know, something.
Hopefully he's just put, like, egg or something. Because I've had an egg before. I tell
Tikka
you, I've had
masala
a good egg
is-
in my day.
Edward, tikka masala is quite nice, but there are much better curries out there. Tikka masala is decent, but it's a bit meh, in my opinion. I don't know why,
Oh no!
Yeah.
but there's
I
much.
found,
Alright, Rex is
found what
upset.
it is. I'm sorry. It will be very.
Oh yeah, it could have been curry.
Catfish.
Actually, yeah.
No,
yeah.
it's not. It's not.
Come.
It's a Peruvian guinea pig recipe.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You son of a nutcracker! You tried to trick me. Imagine if I got, yeah, I've had that before, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would have been great. And then, to prove
I
it,
just
you
said
have to
I
make
liked
it in
animals.
here. Yeah.
Wait, Bluffin,
Son
what's...
of a-
Harry, what do you mean, what's better? Tikka, what's...
Tikka masala, it's all right. It's, you know, there's nothing wrong with it, but I think there's other curries out there that are far superior.
Like?
I like a good poopadoo.
The one that I like, I don't know if it's done anywhere else because I don't go to many restaurants, but
Yeah,
it's called like
bruh, I know, right,
gakali lamb, and it's just like
All right.
stupidly hot, but it's kind of yogurt based as well. But it's like, I don't know, it's lamb and lots of spices and yogurty and creamy, and it's.
I mean,
it's really
I didn't
good.
start eating curries until I was in my late teens, early 20s, because it just never interested me. They have a very simple palate. But we've been living off of like kormas and that, and we went up to Tikka because we wanted it a bit warmer recently, and it's like, it is the reason it's the favourite in England I get, but it does feel like it's a bit like it's a bit dull. Like it's just warm chicken and rice. It's nothing too fancy.
Hey
Yeah.
Rex, can I get a bruh in the chat for that? What was it, guinea pig recipe?
I mean, it could be.
That needs
Yeah,
a needs a
mutton
bruh.
curry.
Oh, Christy Lang's put mutton.
Yeah,
Mutton curry. Oh right.
Yeah, one of them
Mutton.
old bitches up in that curry, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Tikka. Tikka is just the best all around, but like for actual different types of taste, it's a bit. So wait. Was Backfish actually talking about the guinea pig Peruvian thing? Because when you search CUY, it immediately comes up with guinea
Oh,
pig.
I don't
and then
want to follow
down.
him.
I scrolled down, and there were pictures of tiny spits with guinea pigs on them, and it
No.
upset me.
No!
Oh,
If
no.
I googled that,
So-
I would have cried like
this
a
is-
baby.
This is for the chat. Wait.
There we go.
Beautiful.
That was
Beautiful.
yeah, bruh for guinea pig. Yeah.
Guys, is anyone with me?
Playing the game? No?
No,
Cool. Okay, I'm just
I'm with Rex and I'm following.
I was
Oh,
prone.
no.
Just hold
Don't you see me,
still
you son
and
of
I'll
a
grab
bitch.
you.
Prone for ages in minimised.
Wait,
Just
guys.
hold still
Wait,
and I'll grab you.
please don't see me. Wait, oh god. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Perfect smoke.
Oh my
Wait, we
god.
went-
Give it. Oh shit.
We went from 12 people watching to 3. Okay, guys, come on, what's going on?
If I did. There was a
You know what it was?
man
It was
right
guinea
there.
pig. This is Backfish's
Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
dead? I think I got him.
problem. Let me shoot this bush to be sure.
There was a dude, and I think I duded him.
Oh, bro.
Dude.
No.
Yeah, I know he isn't responding. He's
No.
causing chaos. I'm worried.
Oh, right. Okay.
Backfish
It
By the way,
is now
fellas-
banned.
No.
Oh man, I couldn't
should try
see
and
the
expand
tank
the horizon.
properly. I fired a shot and it bounced off his bloody hull.
Hold
The
still
first
again.
one connected so perfectly. That's
Oh,
upsetting.
bruh.
That could have been so good, bruh.
Bruh.
Where did I
Bruh.
get shot from?
Oh no,
There you go.
man, I ain't seeing your
Let me
shit.
stand upright and run in a straight line to find him.
At least I'm following you.
It was somewhere this way. Ah, it's trench. It's a trench.
Oh, I saw something there.
Yeah. Got one.
Ow.
There's 3 there.
Okay, is that tank still heading this way? I hit him
Bro,
right in the quiche, man.
Tell you. I couldn't even tell you what map we're on. Oh, we've lost the next point. Yamki's gone.
Damn it. I
So glad
blame
our
Chunky.
leader's talking so much and communicating with us and telling us what to do. Luckily, he's only level 161, so he's still quite new.
He
so,
did
you know.
actually give us an order, and we did
When?
follow it. Earlier on,
When?
about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago.
Oh,
Still listening.
I even relayed it back to you.
Yeah, you did, and I don't remember it.
Well, okay.
We had a lot of things we were talking
Okay, so the tank was this way? Where did it go? Oh, it's such an awkward path. The stupid Russian tanks with their wibbly-wobbly armor. It's not fair, man.
It's T-34, man. It's not that difficult. You hit it in the back.
Yeah, he turned at the last second, and I apparently hit a trampoline on his side, and it just boinged off in the opposite direction.
That's how it works.
Apparently.
Ow!
Sorry, Max,
Ow!
did you see the message?
Ow!
I didn't say
Ow!
anything afterwards.
Ow! Ow!
You alright?
Ow!
You okay?
No. What about
Alright.
that?
Just checking.
If he's talking about guinea pig, he is banned. I swear to God.
You're not banning anybody. He's just trying to broaden our horizons.
Has he got Mr. Bean as his he's got Mr. Bean in his profile.
Yes, because he's like.
Well, he's clearly a man of culture.
Yeah, but he's clearly just trolling us at this point.
No. We're the trolls, if
Oh,
anything. We're
no.
trolling the audience.
No, it's getting scary now. It's
Ooh, what?
so foggy, and some
Oh,
idiot is throwing
this-
smokes.
What?
Do we need smokes for it? Oh.
I mean, I do smokes, but that wasn't me. I wasn't.
Fergs, please. Save me. Oh, Fergs, fucking hell, mate.
That sounds weird to me.
Huh?
Go! I think I killed an enemy a little while ago, but I don't really remember.
I think
Guys,
I might have
shall I
killed
see who I've
one
killed?
person.
Oh, I've
I
killed
turned my
8.
brightness up from 0 to 5. I can see now.
You guys, there's something wrong with your monitors. Neither of you can see that.
I mean,
It
I
is
can
quite
see
fun.
really, really, like, perfectly well, other than the fog.
There's somebody just called autism.
no, my monitor's amazing. It's my eyes can't take the bright light,
Yeah,
so
my
it's
eyes-
a dark game.
Oh my
I have to turn
god.
it up.
Yo.
Remember, we're falling apart.
Plus,
Yo.
my glasses are reactor, so like if it's too bright, they go dark anyway.
Mr. Bean could
Oh.
beat Superman in a fight. Change my mind.
Mr. Well, I mean...
I thought Mr. Bean was Superman.
No, he's better than that.
Shh, shh. No, you're not meant to tell him.
Oh no, I
Superman
revealed
is
his secret
absolute
identity.
trash compared to Blister Bleen.
Compared with Blister Bean.
Compared to Mr. Spleen, it's absolutely nothing.
Oh, Mr.
Mother
Bean's my favourite
fudger.
character.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. I can't get butt shot on him. Take that! Oh, right in the cockpit.
Yes. Ah! Okay. You know what?
Got him.
To think. I'm bad
That's
at-
2 tank kills. Guys! 2 tank kills in one game. I'm on
I
Fire.
think you're a fantastic human being.
Don't you fucking lie to me.
What the heck? What's he saying? Did anyone else know? Because I didn't pick it up.
What?
I don't know, it's just I picked up a guy who was running around in circles, just like blah, 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 blah.
Oh, no, Christy Langston's just put love the videos, bluff and keep it up.
Oh,
there you
cheers,
go.
dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot.
There's a 40-minute video from a guy presenting his compelling arguments about that exact topic. It's definitely worth a watch. Well,
I mean, that sounds like the sort of
I'm
content I
convinced.
can get behind.
Yeah, I'm convinced. Thoroughly convinced.
I am shitting a Oh, he's shooting a Oh my god, I wondered why I was getting shot at by a German
He
fucking
went
rifle.
straight to hell, man.
Oh my god, the tank crew member got out and was hiding behind the hull of his dead tank. And I'm looking
Oh,
at
I
a friend
shot
like,
him.
why are you shooting at him? At me?
Yeah, I killed him.
No, I fucking killed
I
him.
needed a minute.
No, I just killed him. I got the kill for it.
I just... Rex?
I got the kill. I thought you were dead.
What's going on? Why are you having a tantrum?
I'm not... No.
I can't get out. He's...
Wait,
I forgot what the trench was called for a minute.
Careful.
Alright. What gun have you got, Rex?
MP.
Alright, you go first, I'll cover behind.
Oh god,
Oh, it's
autism
an
got
ally.
hit.
It's fine. We can move up this way.
Hold on, Rex, keep to the right, I'll cover until you get to the corner.
Oh, lag. No, it's fine.
Yeah, I
Got the open
remember
field now.
all the historical reports of lag on in the Battle of Kursk.
Yeah, you know, as they went round corners, they just glitched a few steps. you
Yeah,
know.
and then all of a sudden they were outside the trench and then bang, dead. Opportunity taken, you know.
those ones up in front of me.
Oh, and behind Rex.
He was talking to me quite a bit, and I couldn't really hear what he was saying. But
Who, me?
I think he was. I don't know, autism.
I mean,
I called out his name, and then he got hit. I helped him, and he spent a while talking to me, but I was really struggling to hear.
Yeah,
but he seemed
Katie,
nice.
I agree. It should be on their back or something, right? Because you... Yeah, no, yeah, 100%. Agree. Agreed.
Well, have a good time at school tomorrow, Batfish. Yeah, we don't have any particularly planned dates. I mean, for streaming, do we? We're going to try and do once a week.
we attempt
maybe.
once a week, but Bluffing keeps ruining our lives, so it's really
alright.
All of that is
Alright.
incorrect. It was
Or I
trying
just
to do it
refuse.
every 2 weeks. And,
no.
yeah.
Oh, was it 2 weeks? Sorry.
We were aiming
Yeah.
for weekly.
No, we were not. Because weekly
Every
is
day.
too hard. We're going to do...
Nice.
Well,
deal.
actually, no. We were going to do fortnightly, but if an update came out, we'd then put one in for that specially. I think that was originally what we tried to aim for.
Right. Okay. So,
So,
essentially, we'll play it by ear.
It's such a bouncy tank.
Hold still, Bluff.
Well, I ain't going anywhere.
Basically, if there's an update that's you know, got a bit going on with it, bit in depth, a bit of stuff going on, whenever that may be, we'll try and aim to get
Oh
something
my
done
God.
like that.
Oh, my...
My balls. My soul.
Ow.
Yeah, we'll try and let everybody know through our Discord at least, but it's been a bit play it by
Bluffing
ear.
as a
It's been
tank.
funny few days.
I'm dead, friend.
Few weeks. It's
Bluffing
been
as
a
a
funny
tank.
few life.
Still dead.
You know what I mean, guys?
I'm not asking if you're dead.
Well, I can't really do anything about the tank. Can you ping it? Could you ping it?
Bluffing as a tank.
Could you ping it?
Bluffing!
Okay.
I have a satchel.
Yeah, that sloped armor is
Can
absolutely
we do a
savage.
server announcement when we start streaming?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Oh,
what
I
that-
forgot to this time. I did it. I did
I
one
did-
last time.
Yeah,
but I forgot
didn't
this one.
do... I made a
Oh, I've not
post
done it
yesterday
before.
saying that we were, and then I actually forgot to ask Rex to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, I
not
normally
my
do the
problem.
announcement.
Cheers, Elmo.
like
Good to see you, man. Have a good evening.
I normally try and do the announcement an hour beforehand, so people have got a little while prep. But today it just escaped me.
No worries. Yeah, we'll put up when we can. I've not actually done it myself.
Yeah, Rex is now fired. Ow! Chunky!
Wait, hold on. What?
Coming, baby.
What?
Yeah, I don't know when there's going to be an update for Hell Let Loose. Alright. I believe there's going to be one in the first couple weeks of September, but exactly what that's going to have in it, other than basically just
Coming,
fixes,
baby.
I don't think the British rework's really going to be here until October, November.
There were no dates, were there? I hadn't seen any
No,
dates.
I've
Not
only
yet,
seen
not yet.
questions. The devs are being very hush-hush. I think really they're looking at this one as being kind of like
We'll get
mess
there
it
when we
up.
get there.
Mess it up and the game is really in trouble.
Yeah.
Do it right and we pull it back from the brink where we've left it. So
There's a tank.
it's not my job to deal with that.
I can't get a butt shot. Chunky, can you cover me with smoke by that truck there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see the tank. There's people behind it running around.
Oh, shit. The tank's turning as well. Ah!
Well, I threw the smoke down. I
Thank
just
you.
Don't know if it's where you
Oh,
want
God,
it.
he's right there. He hid like a little... Shit. I couldn't think of anything funny to say.
Bowels blown off. What? My bowels hit the stratosphere.
Satchel's on
Oh,
it.
cheers, Edward. Thank you for subscribing, dude.
Satchel's on it.
Is that a potential subscriber I smell?
No, back off. Back off, he's mine. I earned him. God damn it.
Well, as we know, people can only subscribe to one thing at one time, so you know.
Yeah,
oh
you're
yeah,
only allowed
it's one subscribe per account.
Yeah, that's it.
Y'all better stop
Woo!
making
The tank's
new
gonna go
accounts,
down.
boy.
Well, I got killed as the thing went off by someone else, and I guarantee
Oh.
he's just been blown.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's in the trench. One Kenobi, watch
Can you
out.
see my chat as well, Rex?
Oh, you killed him already.
I'm switching between the two. War of Rights.
Ah, you're switching between the two. Ah, because Casey's talking to you. Just let you know.
Yeah, exactly. The next update. See, this is what Bluffin said. To release if they were to release a big update fixing what they think is going to be the one that brings it all back in one go, there's more potential for problems. If they drip feed it for the next 6 months, 5 months, whatever's left of the year, or aim to release by New Year, drip feeding means the biggest mistakes are going to be hopefully small enough that they can get them fixed in the next mini one. That's why devs who update weekly or fortnightly with smaller ones, I believe, are generally more consistent, reliable, and better. Doing big updates every 6 months is so risky. Apex Legends learned this. They used to do it like that.
Yeah.
And then they went down the toilet with one season launch that just went so poorly that their game base crashed by about 20-30%. And when you're in the millions, that's a lot.
Is it really that much?
Yeah, when it was season 15 or 16, when they lost all server access for about a month, like the game was tanked. It went down by about 30% player base, and they had about 2 million at the time. So, like, if you're talking income, that's huge. So from then on, they started drip feeding it a few weeks in before.
Yeah, I think it's the best way to do it.
Well, it's like the bonus to that being is if you say do an update on the Monday and you've got another update planned for the following Monday, if that update does something that causes a problem, you can roll back so much easier.
Yeah.
Exactly. Phasmo are doing the same. They're drip feeding more consistent updates rather than big ones.
Really did.
Actually, I don't know if you noticed with Phasmo, but the huge update for the equipment actually did break the game. So now there's been about 6 micro patches since because
I think it's on 8 now. I think it's on 8.
Well, exactly. It's just gone up. So they actually did. They put too much out at once, and the game couldn't handle it.
Yeah, it's always a risk, isn't it?
Oh my god, the screaming.
Yeah, all the British rework stuff actually sounds pretty promising. We can only hope it. Ow! Really? There's an MG
where are my hands?
firing next to me, like lighting the thing up, and the guy chooses me who wasn't shooting anyone. Why would you not shoot the MG? Why did I get this punishment? I don't understand.
Yeah, we were waiting for the update to Phasmo, and on the night we were like, should we play it? No, we'll wait, just in case there's any problems. The next day I wake up and see there's been like 4 patches. I'm just like, ooh, well, dodge that bullet.
They were updating it as we were watching, weren't we? We were chatting, and it just every like hour there was a new update or something. It was just
and then we played it, and there was another major bug, so we were like, oh, can't play it again. So
yeah, that's always the way. But I'm going to spawn on the next game. Should we work as a team or something?
I mean, yeah, let's do that.
I've been following you guys and just dying, bruh.
Yeah,
well, me too, but...
yeah, Edward, if you'd like to join our Discord if you're not already on it, because I literally only this afternoon.
Oh my god, bro!
I took a lot of the info from Reddit, from the official Reddit, and put a lot of the update release information directly from the devs on there. In case of people on our Discord who don't necessarily use Reddit like me and are a bit boomer-like, I just put up some of the highlights, and the new outfits look really nice. And if they're anything like what they look like, and it's going to be good.
Ah! Tank, got people on it. Oh god.
Yeah, I've left as a tank.
This is the no. It's a
This is a
broken tank.
game, man.
But it's that was good. That was good. Was that deliberate? Did you mean to make that joke? Be honest. She's gone quiet. Joker, we can't hear you.
I have a lot of people to save.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Elmo and Edward are asking
I got blown up
to the Discord, so I believe Bluffin puts it in the description of most of his videos. So
yes, I didn't. But if you go to my homepage on the title, the page, like the very top banner where I've got like a little banner page on the bottom right, you'll see a Discord symbol. If you click on that, it'll take you directly to Discord.
Yeah, not the link that says OnlyFans.
No, not that one. I mean, unless unless you're feeling
unless you're interested
a bit crazy, then
In
obviously
fact,
click away.
hold
I
on,
mean,
I
I tell you what, I should open one. I'm getting absolutely fucked right now, so I might as well make some money out of it.
I believe that's the link. I just took it from the About page, so that should be the right link.
I'd pay for your OnlyFans.
I know you would.
So good friends do, man.
Yeah.
The Discord's only got we're going up to about 60 people now. It's not mad, but we're just getting to that point where we're getting a decent discussions and got a lot of
If you like memes,
like
I
memeing
put
all the time.
lot of,
Yeah,
like-
Yeah, we've got a lot
Yeah.
of trash on there, and but we do
But
have
we've got
all
trash
the,
humour.
we have the
good
Hell Let
quality
Loose.
trash, I would say.
Exactly.
Yes.
We have all the Hell Let Loose informations, telegrams, news, all directly linked. We've got all those bits and bobs. We have a lot of channels set up ready, but it's still work in progress.
Elmo, I'm going to be working on the OnlyFans at some point, I'm sure.
Yes! Yes! Is that anime?
You know what? That is literally what every big YouTuber. Markiplier started it for charity,
Are
and
they
now
all doing it now?
every other one's trying to do. Yeah,
I knew he
apparently
would
Jack
start something.
Guy's going to like.
All we
rumours
need
do it,
to
but-
do is
Well, not
make
being
one each,
funny
and then we'll all subscribe in a circle.
Not being funny, but out of the two of those, I would definitely rather look at Markiplier's OnlyFans than Jacksepticeye's. I'm
Well-
just saying, if I had
Well,
to
we
choose,
know your opinion now.
if I had to choose between the two,
Yeah.
No. Okay, I didn't mean it, Jacksepticeye. Oh, well, you wouldn't believe it just killed me.
Sniped you.
You would not
I'm
believe.
on the way, Bluff. I'm coming, Bluffing.
You already joined what, my OnlyFans or the Discord?
Ba-ba-ba. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I said it as a joke, but now everyone's really excited.
Yeah. Now you've said it. It's got to happen now.
Oh yeah.
I actually tried to make an OnlyFans of my cat, and they wouldn't let me.
I mean, I can
Yeah.
slightly understand why.
Well, they asked for like a reason, and I literally just put pictures of my cat.
I mean, if you phrased that differently, you would have got in. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you needed to be a lot smarter in the way that you worded the whole title and everything. Oh, bro. Is that a tank coming? Oh, that's a person!
Oh,
I'm currently raiding some trenches with some allies, and it's cool.
I'm holding off a very pointless bit of land next to a trench, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm getting a little bit scared. A little bit scared.
yeah, I did. I actually said I got the page up, and I put pictures of my cat. And the description was like what you said. And I literally just put pictures of my cat, and I got a message back saying it is unclear what you were trying to sell.
Well, they're probably thinking, like, are you actually gonna be doing, like, bestiality? Right?
Oh, dude.
But,
That's
I'm
really
saying-
cute pictures of my cat.
yeah, but it's an OnlyFans, which is predominantly pornographic educational films.
Wait.
Educational.
Well, yeah. That's
And I've got to be honest.
Explain it.
I've got to be honest. If ever you go to an OnlyFans Leaks website, it's very educational on how to get things without paying for it.
Yes.
Anybody who wants to know how to get every
Yeah.
OnlyFans thing for free, come to the Discord.
Yeah, that's exactly the sort of dickhead move I'd pull. Convince Bluff to make an OnlyFans and then not pay for it. And steal his
Yeah,
images.
wow, really, yeah. Well, I hope you like pictures of my hairy toes. Because that's
That's
all I'm
what I'm
putting on it
hoping
now.
for.
Oh, well, shit. What would be the least exciting thing you could imagine on there from me?
Because there's nothing that she will say.
There's nothing that doesn't excite me.
It's true, actually. She's absolutely horrendous.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry,
I
Rex,
got
that I
hairy
brought this on
toes
you.
as well. We can
Okay.
take hairy toes pictures together.
Okay.
Stop
no,
it.
No, because I've only just started getting viewers back. Let's not scare them off again.
Oh. You never let me do nothing.
I'm sorry. I'm squashing
Actually,
all your
you-
potential.
You're allowed to do whatever you want, generally. It's me that you just like, don't do that, don't do this.
Wow. It's all coming out. All coming out. Oh my goodness. Oh fuck. Oh, I mean, fudging hell.
I mean, oh,
Drink a Red
bother.
Bull and be
Oh,
fine.
bother.
Well, yeah, that is the plan. Well, no, her cat was trying to get on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I know people are going to be mixing it up and putting the P word.
I just got wait, who are we? Are we against? We're against
Penguin.
Russians. I felt like a shotgun. It was so loud and powerful.
Probably just
You
the
get
PPSH.
shoot.
Like that thing pretty much fires.
No.
all
It
70
sounded like a
bullets at once.
single shot, but God, it was loud.
Oh, it could have been the PTR, whatever it's called.
It might have been. God, that hurt. Oh,
I'm sure it'll spawn any hour now. Oh, it's coming. I can feel it.
ooh, Nelly.
I might have to not be.
Bad.
Well, no, I don't have any choice in that. I was going to say AT. I think I've killed all the tanks now. They've all given up.
No, there's a tiger tank.
No proof. We are Germans.
I am terrible.
Okay,
I'm
then.
terrible.
I mean, that doesn't mean there isn't a tiger tank.
I know, but I don't. Okay. That doesn't mean.
I fucking died!
Oh.
I ran across a field to save someone. I
God.
was gonna get them. I didn't know how to get my gun out fast enough. I panicked. I turned the corner, headshot.
Joey Bogtrotter, if you go 1 more meter away from me, I'm gonna hunt you down and kill. Mother. That's it. Oh. 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 Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
I almost forgot again.
Left.
No. Wait.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Casey. I pulled up something really cool and then I died. Oh, did I get him? Because I'm an absolute failure. Still going on the theme of what does a woman know, and that's absolutely nothing.
Wow.
A woman will never know the absolute horrors of war that men have had to
Well,
go
they
through.
will now. They will now.
What-
Letting them
What
in.
is that? What is
What?
that, Bluffin? What are you doing?
Nothing.
What is that?
It's not a link to my OnlyFans.
No, what?
Has he
No.
actually put a link in?
No, that's the first of the 2 codes that I've decided you can all scrap over. So the first one to get it.
Can I have it?
No,
I'm
you
gonna
cannot.
go.
Neither of you can
I'm
take
gonna
it.
have it.
Stop,
I'm gonna
Chunky.
claim it.
Chunky,
Wait
if
a
I
minute.
find out
Where's
you've
your
taken
channel?
it,
I'm gonna take it.
don't you dare. Right, guys, move quick because she will probably actually take it.
I'm gonna use it to buy some furry porn games.
It's
Just to upset everybody.
I mean, I was going to use it to buy Baldur's Gate, but you know, I doubt it's a 50.
There's McBluffin's channel.
What?
Dude, I got with that satchel. I got 5 kills out of that, which means I got all
Oh.
3 in the tank and 2 other buggers. And
No,
now
I
I've
won't-
got
I won't
4
really
9
take it,
kills
guys.
as well.
I won't really take it. I'm only joking, but I'm gonna try and convince him to buy us Baldur's Gate 3 after.
It was
yeah,
taking
so
4 hours,
sorry,
wasn't it?
I should explain a bit more because not everyone is here at the beginning. That code is a Steam voucher. If you put it into your Steam, you will get money to spend on whatever you want.
Only one person though.
Only
so, I
one
mean,
person can grab that. So do it. Whoever
I'm
gets it
gonna
first gets
I've
it.
already
doing
taken
first
it,
come,
man.
first serves, even though we've got loyal fans.
Yeah, man, keep them fighting.
We're your friends, man. Where's the code
Go to
for
Steam.
us?
Go to buy something you want on Steam. Stick the code in on the with the voucher at the checkout, and you'll get money off. First come, first serve, guys.
No, it's
Go
not
on,
one of
fight,
those.
fight.
That's-
Money, money,
Oh
money.
no, it's not like that. You just get money input directly.
You put it,
into
yeah,
the
you
wallet.
put it into your account, and then you've got £10 sitting in your account to spend on whatever you want, whenever you want.
Totally not a virus.
Yeah, it's not a virus. So,
Oh, that's awkward, Rex.
so let me know who gets it, so everyone else can hate you in the chat. That'd be really nice.
Yeah,
we can
we're all
whack
gonna
the
pick
ones
on
who
you. I'm
didn't.
gonna send you hate mail.
I'm gonna send you a letter bomb.
Is it gonna be filled
I'm gonna
with
send
your
you
love?
my toenail clippings.
All right, Chunky, come on now. This is meant to be friendship, and you've
You
taken
might be
this too
encouraged
far.
by that further.
Definitely.
No, I would. You could clone me from that.
Yes.
Ow.
I am so good at games.
I am probably the best at game.
Oh, I keep moving myself.
Rex, how far away are you from me?
Quite some.
I like that as a general term now we use. Quite some.
189 meters.
Hey, where
no.
Rex?
Catch this!
Where's Bluffin gone?
I got killed by the guy in front of me because the rocket went right over my head and it distracted me.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm sorry. In my defense, I was trying to kill you.
What's wrong with you, man?
Oh, bluffing.
Oh, no.
Jake's put
Yeah, I just read it.
currency, yeah.
Oh,
So you
man.
absolutely effed everyone. So the only
Wait,
people who can
no.
have that
What?
are other plebs from our country.
Well, shit. Yeah, well, I can't buy it in a universal currency.
Yeah, you can. You
Well,
just have to
not
have
from
terms.
Argos.
Mine
you
now,
can't.
fools.
Oh, damn. So no one in the chat's currently there going to be able to get it?
Well, that's some. Alright, I'll figure
There's no
something
way
out.
to convert it.
I thought it just
No.
turned it into
No.
whatever. Oh, well then
I had
whoever
a
got it last
suspicion.
time isn't in. I know for a fact they're not in the UK. So how did they get it?
Yeah, try it. Try it. Someone, Edward, try it, and if it
That slippery son of a bitch. Someone has to make it work and get it, otherwise I'm gonna delete my channel.
I mean, me or Jade will just take it.
Yeah,
you know?
we're gonna take it.
Wow.
And he's
than
not
no
gonna
one.
be angry about it at all.
Nope.
I got grenaded as well.
How could you be angry at somebody like me? Ooh,
Oh
ooh.
God.
If you do that
No.
voice again, I will chop my own foot off.
Okay. I love you, Martin.
Sorry, did I say
Show
my
me the
foot?
foot.
Did I say my foot?
Actually,
Show us the gnarly thing. You're gonna do a saw.
yeah. Actually, I tell you what though, if you chop your own foot off, you wouldn't have to work for a while. And
Yeah.
if you blamed it on psychiatric, you know.
You get robot foot.
Well, no, maybe. So I assume, is everyone in the chat at the moment from the land of the USA?
Wait, Elmo, have you not got on the Discord? I did put the link in. I think it was right.
Is it the real Elmo?
If not, Elmo, yeah, go to my homepage and there's a
where I
little
got it
symbol
from.
for Discord there.
That's where I got it
You
from.
little Oh, you missed the headshot. Are you joking? I am.
Because if that's the
so
real Elmo, we need to be a bit
embarrassed
more polite.
for myself. No, it's Elmo gone wild.
Oh, God, you should have told me that. That's spicy.
Interesting.
Luffy.
Imagine if
Whoa.
you found a
Enemy hard
preschool
draft
named
in
that.
my position. On my position.
What's he saying? What?
Tank,
Stop.
Follow me.
Tank,
Where is
tank, tank on me! Ah!
I'm coming, Rex.
it? On you. I do love those
Can I reach you?
incredible directions.
There you go. I put it back
Tell
in
me that
again for
worked.
anybody who wants the Discord.
I can't
It's
get
full
up.
of quality.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. You're not from the.
Sorry, Rex,
where
I
are you
got
from,
up
Edward?
my ass.
Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Tell us everything.
Yeah, I don't think. Just see if the code works. If it doesn't, then we'll.
Oh yeah, I'll figure something out next time. Get something more US friendly. I wonder if I could get some in. Or maybe I could do it in a different way. I don't know. I don't really know how it works. Maybe I just like.
find a.
I'll get everyone to go into a competition, and then the winners will give me their Steam names. I can add them on Steam and then gift them something. That might be
That's
another
a
way.
good idea.
Yeah, that's the easiest way out.
Yeah, and then I could just do like, I don't know, like a skin bundle or something like
Or
that.
we could
From
give them some-
Cheeseland?
give them some V-Bucks. Oh, that's universal.
Elmo, good work.
What-
Can I please
what-
use your
hold
name
on.
for my daycare?
I've got a few things. What the fuck is a V-Buck?
currency?
Well, no.
No idea what V-Bucks
Elmo is from Cheeseland, which I assume is France. Edward, yeah, I wanted to know where you were from, Edward, as well. Well, everyone, but then I was
need to know the
singling you out,
address.
Edward.
Mother's maiden name, obviously.
I'd like to have
Ooh,
some
see that
details up in the
anti-tank
chat.
guy took that one out in one shot. Look at that.
What are you trying to say, Rex?
Oh, nothing. Just saying he's good.
I've taken out. Do you know how many tanks I've taken out?
Come and bluff.
Two.
Three.
Three. I wasn't commenting against you. I was just saying that guy's clearly good.
Yeah, no, that didn't sound like anything
Yeah,
at all.
he still had
Rex,
time to
Rex.
give gifts.
Oh,
as well.
Edward
Rex.
can't get the code.
Oh man! All right, I will figure something out, guys. I will. Oh, Swiss cheese.
And I will take it. I will take the code.
No,
So is
No.
no one in the chat able to take that code then?
I
Nobody from
assume not.
Britain land
I
is able
could have
to take it.
sworn we had a couple of UK subscribers / Discord members.
Yeah, they might not be
Does it
watching
leave
right now.
people out?
Well, then what are they doing that's more important than this right now?
I don't want to answer that question.
Homework, working, anything more valuable.
You've literally said nothing that is
Oh,
better
Edward,
than this
it's
right
chilly.
now.
Ah, Chile, beautiful.
Chile.
Oh,
Very
wow.
cool.
Chile's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
You're welcome, my sweet prince.
Hey, you said you only called me that. You said you only called me that.
What? Who? What? What? Who? What? Are you getting aggressive
What
about?
did you call him, Chunky? Chunky,
Yeah, about that. I'll see you later.
Chunky, my love.
I'll see you later.
No, Chunky, please.
Please.
What the hell is going on?
Nothing. Nothing
mean it.
happened.
I don't-
No!
Oh, you see what happens when you play stupid games?
I absolutely deserved that. I deserved every bit of that from running away from you.
It made me so angry I needed to poo.
God, I hate being. You know, I hate being from Britainland. It's such a dump.
Fucking sucks.
Wow, man, speak for yourself. I quite like it.
No, it's absolute trash.
Have you seen the state of me?
You live in bumblefuck southwest shithole, you know?
Excuse me?
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to make shit up. London's alright. You don't mind being stabbed every now and again.
Well, I love living in Bumblefuck. That's like my one thing. I just don't want to be stabbed. I'm sorry.
To quote,
Join the chat who's from the UK. Quick, take the free code.
Right, Aaron, go up. There's a code in the chat up above.
You'll be
It's
able
a
to see it.
Steam
I don't think
voucher.
if you join the chat fresh, you can see old messages.
I'm gonna put it in again. Ow.
First UK person to grab this code gets money on Steam.
Right,
Gets
try and
my
redeem
OnlyFans
that
for
code in
free.
your Steam wallet and let me know if it works. You've just become the owner of 300 Steam... No, it's only a tenner, but... it's,
3,000
Images from my hard drive.
Chunky.
Game's over.
Yeah.
Can you bandage me?
Well, I am the one that hit you.
Casey, is Bluffin? No. Chunky is not his wife.
What?
What?
Huh?
Bluffin is Chunky your wife? No.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a in the chat? We need a
Excuse me? Baking powder? No, Chunky is
pardon?
not my wife. She is a different type of soulmate.
I am his mother.
What? Well, no,
Oh,
it's
that's
weird.
really. You were going to say something really
wait,
nice. You were going to say
I-
a different type of song.
Wait,
I was
you're
literally in the
old-
middle of saying
old-
something really sweet about you, and then you made it really weird.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Yeah,
That
rude.
was really nice of you, actually.
Aaron's on Xbox. Come on, man.
Xbox. Got me.
What am I missing out on? What's going on?
Right, does anyone know anyone from the UK?
I do. It's me.
No, for God's sake.
Give me money.
Yeah, use a VPN.
Wait, are you dead?
I don't think VPNs work that way.
Well, you are now.
Oh, damn. You know them console people.
No. Well, I walked into a... Oh, shit.
I think I got my foreskin trapped in a tuck
Oh,
drawer.
What?
PC Master Race, am I right? And all that, those kids say.
Don't know.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I feel so cringe after saying, "Can I get a heart in the chat?" I'm really sorry, Rex.
Although, did you see that video of Henry Cavill I sent to the Discord where they were like talking? He was talking to someone about playing The Witcher, and the guy was like,
God.
"So what? PS5 or like Xbox?" And he looks at him and like,
Yeah.
and he goes, "PC."
Yeah. The look of like
Absolute idiot.
almost like disgust, but also confusion. Where he's just like PC. Like, are you,
Do you
what?
think he mods himself so he can be naked in game?
You know that Henry Cavill mods his Witcher to death. You know he does. He's
Oh
such a fan.
yeah.
Like, yeah. Love that man.
Oh, we're only joking, my console brethren. Don't worry. We're only
Yeah. I used
messing.
to have
I hailed from.
console
I went
for a long time.
Yeah, I went PC when I was younger. Jesus, what on earth? Oh God, that was fucking that was horrible, man.
What just
Some
happened,
dude
man?
just popped in front of my eyeballs. I went from
Like a
PC, couldn't
hemorrhoid.
afford a PC anymore, so I got console, and there was console for a long time. And then that is loud, guys. And then I got a PC again, and I ain't going back. Nothing, no hate on the consoles. I just once I went back to PC, I cannot go back. The only thing I miss is some of the PlayStation exclusives, like
The last thing I did was
Last
Dead
of Us
Island
and
2
stuff
on
like
the PS5.
no.
But I used to be able to switch back and forth, but I
No,
find that there is
can't.
really
You know
not
what it is?
very much going on with
No,
consoles, and
can't
their
do it.
price is very expensive.
Yeah, the problem with consoles is it's the limitations. For me, it's like modding is such a huge part of games for me, and like losing all ability to do that.
Yeah.
And it's also
And you can only
just-
play games on the console. That's it, really, and watch movies. You can't do anything else. Like, if I had a console and was trying to play and record Hell Let
gonna duck
Loose,
down a
I would
minute.
need a PC anyway.
Exactly.
You know? Huh? Huh?
Hold up.
Elmo, did you just become a member like an absolute crazy mad lad?
He did
Member?
what? He did what?
Are
He did
you
what?
insane by any chance, Elmo?
What the hell's happening over
Someone
there?
spent money to be...
Are you, by any chance, was this an accidental click and do you need a refund? Is this
Are
what's
you?
happened?
Is this like undercover
Huh?
bot? Are you
Huh?
actually like
Huh?
a YouTube person?
Rex, we need another sound effect
No,
right now.
actually, Rex, he's actually
No, I know.
me.
Which,
Oh my god, we're not members!
I know
Even
what one
we're
we need.
not
I know
members.
what one we need. Hold on.
Okay, hold on.
There
That's
we
it.
go.
That was it.
Oh
Literally what I was
my God.
thinking. Yeah, Elmo, dude, thank you so much. That's
Is that the first person?
yeah, you, Elmo, you have the
Oh
honor.
god, we haven't even joined. That's so embarrassing.
No, what,
I mean-
you can't. Well, you can, but why
Can
would
we?
you?
Because we love you.
Anyone can, but then you'd
We love
be
you
like-
very much.
Yeah,
You'd
but
have
that's,
You
you have
wow.
to pay.
How much is it?
I do not remember. It was ages ago I set it up.
$2.99 a month.
That's a month.
Whoa, bro! So that means
Jesus.
now, on Discord, we can now give our first official member roll out to someone.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Wait. Casey, what? Is everyone drunk, including me? Like,
Has he joined too?
Casey, come on, man.
Has he joined as well?
I
Yeah,
only.
I mean,
okay.
I'm his friend, and you're literally just throwing your money down the toilet.
Better be some sweet subs coming my way.
No,
'Cause
no.
I'm gonna fizz someone.
No, because I only have a certain amount of emotion for each day, and I used mine
You
all
ran
up this
out
morning
today.
crying into the mirror. So this is quite like I don't know what to do with all of this information
Oh,
that's coming
it's-
at me right now.
Flood McBluffin with the loveliest loveliness things.
That is-
He deserves it. He deserves it.
Now, the thing is,
Really
now joining isn't all perks. See, this is the thing. Thing is, now you have to
I'm
commit.
gonna beat them up.
You have to commit to watching every video, liking every single video, sharing it. Otherwise, you don't get a perk now.
Right. The
VIP
downside is
access
now
means
I'm
more
gonna have
work.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start making actual VIP videos now. Because
Yeah,
when I
good
first
videos.
done it, I was like, ain't no one gonna join this. Like, it'll be fine, I'm sure. And now it's happened. I'm like, crap, I need to make something bespoke for these gentlemen.
Bluffin's got more work to do. They won't want to talk to us, Bluffin. It's all you, baby.
I mean,
Oh, mate. I think
I
the
need
one
the
thing I did
premium
give you,
for the
actually,
extra.
is you get to choose a different version of my emblem next to your name. I think. Yeah, I made like a bunch
you
of
did.
custom weird ones that
Low
I'll
badge.
be
Rex,
honest.
we need to
a little
join
bit
as
drunk
well,
when I
Rex.
made them, and then so now you have a very unique emblem above. Oh my god! Right, I need to chill out. I'm far too excited.
oh my god.
What is
While
happening?
you're just thinking about what's going on, I'll smoke you.
What?
There you go.
Dude,
Just
oh,
have
you didn't have to do that, Edward. I'm gonna cry. Stop it, every single one of you. I will.
Oh, Rex,
fucking
tell me what's going
scream.
on. Tell me what's going on. I want to know how
Thank you,
nice
Edward.
that
That's
is.
very sweet of
Edward-
you, dude. Thank you so much.
I'm stuck.
Edward's done a
It's the
super
smoke.
chat.
It's the smoke. That's why I'm
Oh,
crying.
Edward, you are so nice.
Someone threw a smoke grenade. That's why I can't. That's my cry noise, by the way. If anyone was
You're,
interested.
Yeah, Bluffin, when he cries, it literally sounds like a busted folk.
It sounds like someone's kicking a horse in the balls. Like that, like a donkey almost. Tears streaming down his face, red-eyed, rocking back and forth.
And then,
Bluffin.
and then the problem is, you see, his kid has to take the brunt of it. So.
Well, yeah. Oh, hello. Hello?
Yeah, we
Hello?
do have custom roles for Discord set up, so you'll just get a different symbol by your name. We do have that set up ready to go. But it was just like he said, it was like we were like, oh, this will happen someday. You didn't
Yeah.
expect it.
Yeah.
They're going to be parts
Yeah.
of the human anatomy, mostly private parts.
Wow. What?
We need
Who?
a members only channel as well, but you see, that's just going to be full of like.
Are we
absolute-
naturally VIPs? Very important penises.
No, we aren't. We have to pay.
Fluffy, what the hell, man?
What? Oh god!
What makes you think we're going to give you £6 from our account every month, man?
I mean, to be
That's
fair,
one member each.
To be fair, I think we've traded money back and forward in buying games for each other so much that we've probably spent more than enough to warrant being members outside of the official term.
Oh yeah,
I'll be a
you
member in a
guys.
minute. I don't know how you do it.
What?
I'll do it in a minute.
Don't you?
Member.
Mm,
I will. I'll do it in a sec once I've not got my hands
Jade,
full.
Junkie,
no,
I
we
will
don't have
start-
the money.
yeah, I will start slapping
I want to give
everyone in a
Bluffin
minute.
money. You
Bro,
don't give Bluffin money.
Bluffin, right? When she got her last money from the job, right? Because of what she got, the government were like, rather than getting my usual amount this month, I'll get 10% of it. So the government thinks that me and Jade can survive off of about £90 this month.
Wow.
So when
That's
Jade's like, yeah,
fantastic,
let's
man.
give Bluffin money, I'm like, no offense, but no.
Bluffin has
yeah,
changed
no,
our
like
lives.
don't.
I love him very
you
much.
Shut your mouth before I slap it. No.
We owe you so much,
If
dude.
if I
Nah,
see
nothing.
you join as a member, I will delete my whole channel.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right, okay, I won't because obviously that's ridiculous. But you know what I'm saying?
Shall I make one then? And then if you join me, you could just have the word poo next to you or something.
What? No, you can't do the members thing until you have
Oh,
500 subs. Is
that's
the
never
minimum.
gonna happen to me,
Of
man.
course it will, you silly fool.
No, it won't.
All right,
I am
everyone
the
right now,
slug beneath
go
your feet.
over to Chunky if you haven't already. Subscribe to our channel. Let's get it to 500.
Yeah, just sympathy,
and then-
subscribe.
Get
keep
me
it
to
quiet.
500.
Get it to 500 and then, you know, do whatever after that. I don't know. No,
I'll do,
Just
I'll
give
do a
us some-
face reveal at
Just
500.
do some sympathy, subscribes, keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
5,000, I'm going to do a butt reveal, by the way.
Oh!
Just
Wow,
my
I'm
hairy ass.
unsub.
Wow.
And sub.
Cheers, man.
At 1 million subs,
I tell you
I'm
what.
gonna do. What shall I do?
No, I have said
Right.
that
God.
at 1 million subs, Bluffin is going to have a face cam from then on out.
Yeah.
Because at 1 million,
Butt
there's
cam.
no excuse not to.
Yeah, and even if a million, like say 20,000 people like, oh my, you know, vomit from the face cam reveal.
Won't matter.
It doesn't matter. I'm already at 1 million. Like, you know, like that's not going to impact me. But if I'd
You're
done it now, I would
You're
probably.
basically a celebrity at that point. It won't matter anymore.
Well, I mean, I would say not so much anymore. Like, I don't think 1 million's as big as it used to be.
Casey
it's
said
still big, but
feet reveal at 10k.
I'm really glad I
10K feet
swapped
reveal?
over the
Okay.
chats then to see feet reveal.
yeah, hairy toes and all.
You know what?
My,
I'm
my
thinking
brother in
Elmo and-
Christ, I'll do it right now if you want.
Elmo
No.
and Casey, I'm starting to. I'm a bit worried.
Fall in love.
I've definitely got
what?
questions, guys. That's, you know,
Yeah.
that's a given. There's no judgment. Everyone is allowed to like what they like.
Everybody on the Discord is part of my big sexy pod.
I'll tell you what I'll do is, if I hit 5,000, I'll get a camera to reveal my hands, and then if I get to 10,000, I'll do a foot cam while I'm streaming, so you can see my feet, what they do.
No, listen, you are not going to do one of those fucking FPS streamer bullshit things of having an FPS and then have a camera top down of just your hand.
Your
within
hand,
your mouth.
yeah.
Because
And-
that shit, you know what, every time I see one, they've got like filthy long fingernails, they've got like wrist tattoos, they've got a long hoodie sleeve, their mouse pad has literally got shit on it, and I'm just like, oh, no one wants to see that.
No, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna get my logo tattooed on my back of my hand,
Mouse pad.
so you can see
Oh
it.
my
Yeah.
lord.
If I ever hit 1 million subscribers, I will get a tattoo of my own logo. That is a given.
I mean, that we know.
Oh.
Yeah, feet are disgusting, so even as a joke, it makes me be like,
For a single sub right now, I'll give you a picture of my hairy nostril.
For God's sake.
number four, vote number 4.
Four, Chunky, 4.
can't wait to.
I'm gonna take a refreshment break, which will also include me crying. Please don't leave, so you can hear the tears.
Maybe I'll get a chat crap out of you.
What?
Is he gone yet?
Wait, Rat's Heavy Freddy? Is that... Is that Elmo with a different... Wait, I'm confused. Who the hell is Rat's Heavy Freddy?
I like that. That's quite a creative name.
Every time I try and think of a funny name for like my profiles, I ran out of ideas.
Somebody always surprises me with something amazing.
My only original that I thought was good online profile name was Rusty Fleshlight.
Yeah,
and
that's good.
To this day, I remember the guy. I was playing with this guy, and he was laughing, and he just went, "Not again!" And I was like, "What?" And then he went, "Honey, it's this guy again." And then the woman went, "Oh, not again!" And I was like, "What the fuck?"
I've just seen one here on the other team. That's Tom inside Jerry.
Oh, I don't know. Isn't it?
Sergeant Thighs. Aunt Mayo. Oh, I like some of these.
Oh God,
there's a Mr. Nugget. My husband's on the other team.
Wait,
Mr. Nugget.
Who's just E with Biden as their profile? Guys, come on, man. Come in.
Biden's in the chat.
Come in with the same names. This is hard work.
He should have volunteered to be like the mediator between the channels.
It's just E with Biden. I can't handle that.
Did he ever say E at some point? Just E. Did he just go E?
I mean, when he fell
like Markiplier E.
No, when he fell off his bike, I think he probably just went
E.
Oh, I've said welcome to the same person like 4 times now. Come on. I'm not good at admin. I need to grow a beard and put on like 5 stone, and I'll be really good at Discord admin.
Oh my god. Do you think
Tell me we got it.
Chocolate chip ice cream, he said E.
No, we got some Ramgun.
Oh, actually, you know what? That still
Wait,
makes me happy.
No, or is it Drill?
Should we try and
no,
all
it's Drill.
stick together?
Oh,
it's
well,
Drill.
Still.
I mean, that's still better than one of the 3 only maps you ever see ever.
Brothers, we've got to stick together.
Oh wait, Elmo, you're E with Biden.
Elmo's Biden as well?
No, I think the person called E that is Biden's profile is Elmo. I mean, that doesn't surprise me based off of what I've seen, but... Wait. So wait, who...
We have a squad yet?
Where...
No, dear.
Let's see. This squad, I tell you.
Wait, oh, God. So who's Heavy Freddy? Oh, that's someone who we had before who changed their name. Right,
Oh, nice one. It would enjoy. Wait, I'm confused. I missed the chat for like 2 minutes, and now I'm ready.
Elmo, it might be because it's cutting it off because it's like because it's too long and it's just showing me E. So all I can see is E dot with a picture of Biden, and it made me laugh.
We're just talking about if Biden said E at any point.
We know at some point he just
when he fell off his bike, he went E. When he had his chocolate chip ice cream, he probably went E.
No, he saw a young
brain freeze.
No, he had to like kiss a young girl on the forehead, but instead he put his finger out like ET and went E, and then just
I went E.
Right, hold on.
Like
I'm playing as England.
Oh.
I'm playing as England, so I have
Join
to. How? Which one am I in? I'm in Iton. I'll join how. So which class has the least shit guns?
No, don't worry.
None of them, because it's England.
I'm gonna go medic.
Oh.
I'll go engineer, so...
Shall I go anti-tank? No, someone's taken anti-tank. Machine gunner's gone.
God.
Do you actually want it, Bluff?
No, I'm going to take the Bren. I like
I'll
punishing myself.
Wait.
Where you spawn in
Wait, what are the English? Do the English not get a satchel? Oh, they do get satchel.
Yeah, of course they get a satchel.
The 3rd class is wrench. No, they put it so normally the satchel anti-tank or engineer loadout is generally the 3rd loadout, but for England it's the 2nd one, and the 3rd one I believe is the gun.
What? Chucky Casey's just said You smelled exactly like I would imagine a ferret to sound.
What a fucking sentence.
You sound, Casey, you sound like my dad.
Hold on wait, what? Who's he saying this to?
You.
Me?
Yeah. Apparently,
Yeah,
he is
Repeat
in
the
your
sentence.
cupboard. Chunky, you smelled exactly like I would imagine a ferret to sound.
That's like a haiku.
I think I'm
That-
gonna cry. That's the most romantic thing I've ever heard.
Wait,
Rex, you got to step up your game, man.
what do I need to do?
Casey, oh my god, I'm in
I'm
love.
thinking he auto-corrected that.
I hope he didn't. I really hope he did.
I really hope he's
Hold
not
on,
saying I smell
hold
like
on,
a ferret, because
hold on.
I can smell that.
We
You
have a
smell
channel.
like how a ferret
Guys,
sounds.
Guys, we have a channel for quotes. It's meant to be just our quotes, but I
Yeah,
think
that's going in the
Oh
book.
yeah, no,
is.
that quote thread now is for just any weird shit that anyone says or anything funny or cool. Just
I
chuck
actually
it
think
in.
I'm gonna put that on my tombstone.
I think you should.
On my
There we go. It's in the Discord.
Absolutely
Casey,
amazing.
That was beautiful, man. I don't know what to say.
Oh, you smelled
Oh.
and sniffed like the
Right.
way that a ferret would
Got it.
sniff, not
Got it.
smell like one, but you smelled like
That
one
makes
would smell.
sense. I do like a
It
good
doesn't.
sniffing.
It doesn't make it.
No,
it doesn't make
does,
it more.
it does.
I
It
like
doesn't make
ferrets.
it. It doesn't make it easier to understand.
Chunky,
I love a good ferret.
Chunky.
Yeah?
Do you want to
Yeah.
hear something really
Yeah.
cool?
Okay. Why are you giving me side eye like that?
Why are
the
you
hell?
giving me side eye? Why is your face? Your face is messed up, and your eyes. You look drugged.
Yeah,
And
you
also,
look like your
you
eyes
smell
are
like
blacked out.
You also smell like a ferret would sound.
Why have
so-
you got no eyeballs? Bluffing, you have to.
Oh.
Let me
Oh,
fix
they're
them.
back again.
Let me
I got
fix
the
them.
loadout bug.
Yay!
That was a cool sound.
Lucky I'm playing as
Nice.
England, where all the loadouts are consistently good across the board.
Yeah, there's absolutely no worries
Oh,
there. Man.
baby boy.
Well, that sentence was literally giving me a brain hemorrhage. And I know we shouldn't joke about brain hemorrhages, but that really did feel like one.
Like honestly, that is something weird that my dad would say. He would say weird quotes like that, like, you know, you smell like something sounds or something like that, and it just gave me a weird flashback to some of the crazy stuff he used to sound.
Hilarious.
I actually used one of his coined words. Someone mentioned, like, I can't remember who it was, but in the last video, someone laughed at using the word opportunity, and I can't take credit for it because that is literally some of the weird crap my dad comes up with, and it's stuck with me for my whole life. So I thought this is the perfect time to use it. So,
I haven't seen my dad in years.
well,
My dad.
anyway, OnlyFans, guys, OnlyFans. Oh right. Yeah. My chest hurts now from laughing. If it ain't hurting, you ain't laughing properly, you know. I like to. I can tell when I've had a good laugh because I either get a headache or I nearly pass out. I used to be quite known for like I get laughing fits, but like sometimes they're like a minute. And it's not that bad, but once I think I laughed for 20 minutes straight, and I was crying, like literally crying, because it wouldn't stop. And the more I thought, like tried to think of other things, it just messed my brain up. And it was one of those things where for the first 2 minutes, people were laughing a lot at me laughing, and then it stopped being funny for them. And people were just looking at me, and it got to the point where they were just like, "Dude, can you just stop?" Like it
Oh
got
my
really
God.
bad. Like I still to this day don't understand why it happens. But like, yeah, literal tears streaming, lying on the floor because I couldn't stand
God bless
anymore.
you for having that much fun.
You know what?
It wasn't
In fact,
even
I can-
anything that funny. That's the problem. It's never anything genuinely funny. It just fucks me.
For people who are curious, one of the last things that we did that involved me getting chest pains and laughing was the soundboard. Because I discovered it stupidly, and the first
And then I added all the memes.
and then what was the first thing that was running through for? I mean, I'd like to see how many clicks each one's had, but primarily it was down to
Yeah, that one. It's because it's so appropriate for so
It's
many different
appropriate
situations.
for every situation, yeah.
I personally, I like that one, and I think the metal pipe
You pay, yep.
is
Pipe
another
saw.
classic.
This is going to revolutionise
A
the
lot of YouTubers getting jump scared. Oh yeah. I mean, I still. I quite like watching Markiplier getting jump scared. It's always a good pastime for me. But yeah, so there's something about watching someone being terrified is quite entertaining to me, or someone laughing. Like if it's someone like for instance like Markiplier, where he is a fairly charming dude. It's quite enjoyable just to watch him play games and chat and stuff like that. But when he starts to get like the giggles, it affects you and it makes you start to go.
He a couple years ago he was doing a series of You Laugh You Loses with himself, and they were some of the best ones.
I watched all of those, and
my favourite one is it's the blind kid playing American football.
Oh, and
it's
trying not to laugh.
It's running in every different direction, and Mark it's not even like he tries not to. It's
He
just
knows he
gone.
shouldn't laugh.
is that the one where you can see him try and straight face it for about 3 seconds, and he just bursts out laughing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh yeah. Casey played for a few minutes with us with Ezio the other week,
I remember.
and he heard the soundboard very briefly, but yeah, we don't abuse it. We're very careful. We don't abuse it.
Yeah, we don't spam anything or anything. What's that, boss?
Why are you guys lying through your teeth like that?
We don't abuse it.
It's literally what you
Really?
Oh,
Just on the other side of the railroad track.
do. If we're not playing a
down
game,
the
we're
hill.
abusing the sound.
They don't need to know that.
Really?
oh my
They need
god.
to know what sort of content we're
Hey,
making
I tell you
behind the
what.
scenes.
Casey's the one who was asking basically, can he see us get shit scared at Demonologist and Phasmo? And I would say yes.
Oh, come
but
on!
Neither of those games are working for anybody
Yeah,
at the moment.
once
So-
those games are back
I
up and
have some
running,
old-
we
yeah.
might do a bit of maybe a spoopy October, I think.
we want to anyway. But it's relying
Yeah,
on
'cause
I
we,
still
all
got
three of
clips
us are
from
very into like horror and like spoops aplenty. So come October, we might have something a bit interesting in store for that. I mean, until then, Chunky has got a lot of Phasmophobia.
Yeah,
and
I got
Demonologist.
Phasmophobia
I've got
and
a few
Demonologist
videos
out the
here and
wazoo.
there. So if you want to see, you know, us cacking our pants. Check check the playlists out on both our channels, and you'll find some interesting stuff.
Yeah, we got 2 out, and then I got a couple more for everybody.
We do have a couple of games that we potentially relying on sales and availability and all the other problems, but we do have a couple of games on the horror playlist that we haven't got yet, but we're looking to do. And maybe not necessarily new ones, but definitely good ones.
Yeah, like some of the classics, some of the maybe forgotten ones that maybe didn't get much notoriety or anything like that. We've got something in the works probably around October, I'd say, because as I said, we're big. Halloween is more important than Christmas, basically. So, and we celebrate. At least I think you guys do as well. But like, Halloween is celebrated all October, not just
All year round.
on the day. And I think if my calendar memory is up to date, Friday in October this year is on the 13th. So extra steps. Maybe we'll just sit down one night and stream us watching a bunch of classic horror films as well. I don't know.
That'd be pretty neat.
Oh, the loadout bug
that
means I'm stuck with the Jungle Carbine, the Sten, or the other version of the Enfield. So basically, I can't play essentially.
No, that Jungle Carbine is a joke, if I'm honest.
Casey just said off topic. What would you add one feature to Hell Let Loose? But I'm just thinking. That's on topic.
Yeah, we were off topic. We were off. One feature. I mean, funnily enough, I am currently writing a video about this at the moment. A second one, actually. I've already done one. One out of, because I've got quite a few that I would like.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Dance emotes, I think.
is
Yeah,
definitely a
the ability-
priority for the
Bas-
dev team.
Basically, pick all the most popular things that are in Fortnite and add them.
Yeah, that's pretty much my answer.
I'm gonna go with Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Like, all jokes aside, and it wouldn't work in this game in any way, but I would like to take the theme of this game, the gunplay and the combat and everything else, and put that into a battle royale. I think that would be terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. But I wouldn't want it for this game. I'm just dying over and over again.
Me too. I'm struggling to hit this spot.
terrible weapon sights and hard to see map.
Yeah. I think
£60
most of the
battle
guns
pass,
could yeah. Yes, please. Oh yeah. Give it to me.
I actually have an answer, and it's basically what Elmo said, but it's controversial, but I wouldn't remove artillery, and I would also add mortars, but mortars would be 1 crew per team, and it would have to be like a crew of 4, and it would like be reliant.
Oh, I got jump scared.
You would have to have 3 people to actually. You'd have to have at least 2 people to actually physically carry it and stuff like that. It would probably wouldn't be implemented very easily.
Come on.
But my one thing would be not necessarily to add, but artillery 2 per team costs a lot more. Has to have a dedicated unit, or make it so that it is only a class that is relative to its idea. So engineer or anti-tank, really. Make it so 2-man have to use it, so you don't get solo people running off and doing it on their own. And make it very expensive to use. And make it longer reload, but more devastating, so that it's less harassment and more time for movement.
Yeah.
But
I like that.
again, I think that's a fair, make it only 2.
That
And make
sounds
it so that
fairly balanced as well, so I
Yeah,
think it wouldn't break
actually.
the game. If it's like any feature and it wouldn't fuck the game up like in any way, and it would just be implemented really nicely. I picked the wrong. I've got the loadout bug as well. I wanted the Leonfield and I've got the
guys.
PP.
It's absolutely buggered me.
I would. It would
Pet
change the
crocodiles on
dynamic.
leashes.
Yeah. Call in crocodiles. No, it would break the game. Not break it, but it would make it so the whole style of gameplay would be very different. But I would like to just see destruction, and I know everyone talks about it.
More destruction,
and it's-
yeah.
Yeah, but like, mine wouldn't be complete total destruction like Battlefield Bad Company 2, where it's like you could
Immersive
literally level
destruction.
the whole flat. Yeah, it would be like certain walls
Trees-
can be
trees,
blown up by
some wall.
certain things. Some of the trees can be splintered, but you could do it so you don't lose cover in the forest or whatever. So for instance, say I'm at this tree here, someone hits it, it blows the top of the tree off like there, splinters down here, so it looks immersive, but it won't change the cover in the area. So the top of the tree just goes flying, all this is splintered, but I can still feasibly hide behind it. Or like holes in walls and stuff, but not complete destruction. Dude, I'm trying to talk to people about things I want in the game. I would like it like more like impact marks, more like noticeable. Because one thing that's not bugged me, but like if you shoot a wall, the effect the bullet has when it hits a wall is not very good. It's not the worst. I've seen way worse. But it's... I feel like if it was a bit...
Lackluster.
That's the word. What on earth is...
Whoa!
I cannot play. I'm just running around with guns.
I'm just
Can't
running,
see out of
shooting, trying to hit this fucking truck. But yeah, like a more dynamic version of destruction. Trees, parts of walls, but nothing massive, like no
Even things like
caved-in
fence
buildings.
posts
Yeah,
and
fence posts. Like if you drive a truck or a tank through a fence post, I feel like it should splinter.
splinter off.
Yeah, exactly. Like something that
More
makes
miners
sense.
to step on, I want.
Oh, all right.
To be honest, this is the problem with Hell Let Loose, is that the wish list of things to add is longer than the list of things that are currently in the game.
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of the problem, is that with the engine we're stuck with, there's so many
sugar,
limitations that we're never realistically going to get a lot of the things people want unless we reduce our expectations down.
Yeah. Casey, yeah, more maps and factions would be really nice. Like, you know,
I mean, we know that's coming.
Yeah.
That's a matter of time rather than anything else.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to just be patient on that one. But yeah, there's definitely some places that Oh, really? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm over it. But yeah, like the big one that everyone really wants, and I think would be the most interesting because of how much it would change the gameplay in the game. But like adding the Pacific Theater, but Rex, I think you said something about this last time we were streaming. It would change so much. You'd need to do it in a whole new game.
Oh, God,
Okay, so I have some update on this. I was hoping somebody would bring it up. On the most recent AMA on Reddit, they have put a very, very secretive little sneaky statement at the bottom of the entire meeting in questions. In a very small box at the bottom, there is potential for, in the very far future, Pacific Theater add-ons.
Ooh.
Now,
Very
obviously,
far future, though.
I mean, that's the problem. And of course, it's relying on... Pacific Theater would be like a different game. It would not be the same game.
The tactics would be different. The gameplay, the fighting...
There would be nothing you could carry over. There's no geometry to carry over. There's no visuals to carry over. Like, literally, the skybox would even be different. It just...
But then that might be a really good way, because the Pacific itself... it's quite a varied theater as well. Like, yeah, obviously you could just look at it as just jungle, but it's not. Like, there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more that people probably don't see as much in the movies and stuff, and you know, there's quite a lot to do there. And I think if they were going to do it, I think you're right, like a separate game with like starting from scratch, same like core mechanics of building your garrisons, but tweaked to make sense with the... Oh, you're alive. Makes sense with that theater, and like, you know, because you're gonna have like spider tunnels, you're gonna have those tiny little bunkers. The Japanese themselves will be fighting a different style of warfare completely. Even the Marines wouldn't be fighting in the same way they'd be fighting in Europe. Like, it's very different fighting from what I know from my limited history of that fight. Like,
put it into perspective. Look at what happened when they tried to add England.
Well,
and then think about them adding maps, entirely new factions, entirely new everything.
Every asset would have to be new, except for potentially the weapons would be the same for the Americans. That's it.
It's too much. And I mean, put it this way: if they sold another 500,000 copies. God. If in the next 12 months they sold another 500,000 copies and the game really took off with Team 17, the sky's the limit then. But the problem is, it's not money that's the issue. That's what people keep forgetting. They keep thinking that because new people have taken over, it means more money, more development. Yeah, it does. But that doesn't mean the game's then going to be able to do... There are limitations with the engine. You know, look at Apex Legends. I always go back to it because it's a good example. They are talking about upgrades to their engine. Right? That game has made millions. It is run by one of the biggest developers in the world. I mean, yeah, Respawn, but EA backing them.
Yeah.
And it has got one of the largest player bases for the game of its type. It's got over 1 million average daily. They cannot afford to do engine upgrades unless they basically sell £160 heirlooms, and they sell thousands of them. Do you really think hell let loose with... You know, it's got a loyal population, but it's not big. It is tiny in comparison. It's still doing well, but tiny in comparison. They would have to sell 1 million copies at full price to even touch the money needed for this overall.
Yeah, the amount of work needed.
To deal with.
Yeah.
Exactly. You could get the greatest developers in the world from Elden Ring and all these. You could bring them in. But the core is that the engine the game's built in is limited.
Yeah.
And unless the engine was made from scratch again, which they would never do without re-releasing the game under a new title, it's not going to happen.
I saw you rant.
Sorry,
very
that's
true.
No, I think everybody said it is 100% accurate. Hey, Sneak Peek, I actually really like that name. That's good.
That's a good name.
It's so much like, so my wife's not really a gamer. She plays old school games and that's about it. But she has now, from hearing me use it, she now uses Sneaky Beaky all the time, which I'm a little bit proud of. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, everyone knows the old GIF from CS:GO. The guy, like, what is it?
His legs up.
His legs up by his head and going Sneaky Beaky like. Everyone loves it.
All right, and entertain everyone for 1 second. I'll be right back.
Guns, bullets, shooting. But yeah, I mean, on the Discord, I put some little snippets from the. I don't use Reddit much, so I'll put it up for anybody who doesn't. But yeah, there's a lot of, some of the poly textures they put together look beautiful and all this, but it's like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good it looks if it doesn't play well, and if the English faction, it just wasn't good enough.
They will get torn apart.
But yeah, I mean, the new tanks, fascinating to see what they're going to do with that. I think leaving it to a public poll is a good idea, but the problem is you get the wrong idea, you get the wrong answer just because of popularity. Like, what was it? I put it up. It's we've got Crusader Matilda Valentine going up for the poll of the medium. But the key problem with that is you've got a light, a medium, and a heavy going up for the poll of which one should be a medium, whilst the current heavy is a medium. That's how badly they've messed up the launch of the English. The Cromwell is probably the most successful and well-known medium tank in English military history, bar going, Cold War onwards with the Challengers and Chieftains. The Cromwell is a phenomenal bit of tech, and it is so well-known. They put it in as a heavy, and they completely crippled everything about what it was meant to be. So what they're doing now is they're like, oh, we'll just remove it and put a new medium in, and the Firefly might get some tweaks, rather than making it historically accurate, which would be Matilda's the heavy.
Yeah.
The Valentine was the kind of slow, rugged medium, and then have the Crusader as either the light or put it in as the medium instead of the Valentine. They have plenty of good choices, but they don't fit what they originally planned to do. It doesn't make sense. The Cromwell in this game is so poor that it's quite embarrassing to the memory of what that tank was. It was one of the greatest bits of English machinery ever made.
Especially some of the information you told us on one of the streams. Might have been the one with the sound had cut out, but you were talking in depth about the historical sort of background to these things and how it's not quite on point.
Well, I mean, for instance, I've just seen on Drill, the Tetrarch. The Tetrarch, I googled during the stream when we first played.
There's another one.
Who, what?
Sorry, there's a whole team of people crossing in front of me.
Oh, okay.
I'm in a truck.
Nice.
Bye, Casey. Bye, Sneak Beak. Thank you for popping in.
I don't think Casey's
and for everything else.
I think Casey's saying goodbye.
Casey's saying bye-bye to...
Bye.
Right.
Bye.
Yeah, you better not be leaving, Casey. I'm going to smash you up.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Tetrarch is the English light in the game as it stands. I googled it. I mean, I've seen the Tetrarch. I love the tank. Brilliant tank. But I googled it. Literally Wikipedia. First couple of lines about its history states it was not used in Africa because it couldn't handle the sand. It couldn't handle the terrain. So it wasn't used.
It wasn't even an in-depth Google.
And that was like I literally just was like, oh, I'm just gonna check.
Yeah,
and
just
then
double check.
And then it's like, it made no sense.
Hello.
You're right.
Hello. Sorry, I caught a squad with their pants down. Oh no! Oh, I shouldn't have smack talked, man.
No, the Crusader wasn't. The Crusader wasn't a heavy. The Crusader was the predecessor to the Cromwell and was a lighter version, but it was so dominant because it's just mobility in the desert. But the Matilda, the Matilda was the queen of the desert. She was named the Queen of the Desert because she had a relatively weak gun. She was relatively slow, but my God, she was reliable and didn't break down.
The question is, well, why did they do that?
I don't know.
If it was so easy to find out the information, did it not matter to them?
Quite honestly, if you look at the way that Drill and Alamein were added, Drill, although it's got some glitches, looks better, it's finished better, it's more balanced, the tanks make sense, the outfits make sense, the guns made more sense. Then you look at Alamein, every single aspect was wrong.
It doesn't feel like much effort was put into that. Everything was
exactly.
Effort was put
In
into
my art, they developed Drill and everything for it. And then they were like, shit, everyone wants Africa. Quickly, make an African map.
Quickly, what we got left over, put these together.
But then they didn't do any different outfits, guns, tanks, or anything. It felt like they literally just made the map and then tacked on. It would be like releasing the Russians, doing Stalingrad, and then sticking all the same stuff from Stalingrad on a snow map in Kursk or whatever. It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, no.
That's why they failed, is because it was just like they made one map relatively well and then just tacked the other one on.
It seemed kind of confused at the uproar, though.
It is very bizarre.
I don't think they were. I think they were just
I
don't know.
I think
Embarrassed they got caught out.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think they bit off more than they could chew, and they thought they could. I thought they thought it was better than it was.
Yeah, I also think maybe they thought that maybe the player base. Well, oh Christ, the player base was maybe not as clued in as they actually are because
But
it's
then, like I
smaller.
said, you don't
like,
even
people are
need
more
to be
invested.
educated. You don't even need to be educated. It was one Google on Wikipedia, and it literally says Tetrarch was tested in the desert and could not function. So,
I mean,
like,
especially if you're a hardcore tank
and,
fan.
I looked. I looked today. I looked today. They are testing a new light tank, especially for El Alamein, which is the one that on the stream I said they should use, the American loaned M3 Stuart. I said that in the stream. You can go back and see it because it was nicknamed Honey.
Well,
And
actually,
it was very
Rex,
famously used.
You
I think that
can't
was the one we
because that's
lost
the
the
one.
sound
Yeah, we
on.
had no audio.
Well, yeah.
You remember
but
you
I
went
know,
on your
bless
40-minute
you poured
rant.
your heart out. Into
I
that.
said
Yeah.
it. Oh, you mean 40-minute rant? People cared. I think.
No one heard it. But it was a really well set out, really thoughtful, like
Yeah.
It was. It
what's
really
it called?
was.
Like
That's
a
why
verbal
I brought it
essay.
up again now.
Yeah, and then yeah, unfortunately no one heard it, but I mean
Yeah, that's why I wanted to bring it up again because it was very, very good, very
Yeah,
apt
no.
situation.
Yeah,
but nobody
like
heard it.
Elmo just said it. They made Drill, and then they were like, "Make another map." Oh shit! They want Africa. Quickly, make it brown
Throw
instead
a
of
couple
green.
of lines in there, put some
yeah.
sand in it.
yeah. But then you look at. I feel like it was a map that they were partly a quarter of the way done, and then they went shit.
And
We
they
better just
rushed
ship
out.
it because the parts that look really good, like the airfield,
Airfield.
are amazing. Like
Yeah,
so
that looks
atmospheric.
Bluffin, I feel like you and me could design an airfield map from Africa. For, like, you know, what I mean, it's not.
I'm not saying it's like perfectly balanced or anything, but the look of it, the feel
Yeah.
of that
Yeah,
area
right.
feels like finished, and then the rest of it is just like, oh shit, I guess it is the desert. Just open up, but then at the same time, like I still have had
okay.
good and bad games on it. I mean, never really as the British because of this fucking thing shooting at me right now. But I mean, you know, if they can fix, if they just add maybe the Vickers, I know it doesn't make as much sense because it's a big, heavy bastard of a gun, but it would give you some competition with the MG. Like it's got a high rate of fire. It's I don't know, just do
the
it.
Vickers just doesn't work.
It's just what's that? What's his name? Bobo. All right. Oh, there he is.
Bobo.
Nice
Yeah,
one, mate.
The Vickers could not be carried by hand. It had to be carried by two men, and it was
I
like a.
know, but
it
like,
wouldn't-
but I mean, even like, okay, so the 30 cal that is used by the Americans, the Browning, that usually had a two-man team. Like I know, one would carry the gun, one would carry the bipod, or it was more of a tripod actually. You'd place that thing down, the other guy would be managing the ammo belt as it fed through the gun. So it's still a two-man job, really. I mean, feasibly, yeah, you can fire it with one, but hold on. There you go.
The
There's
only
another one.
thing I would say to allow that to be put in that would work would allow it to be craft. Imagine, right, that every role
You
could
craft something.
not craft, but like you know what I mean.
Like in
build,
Battlefield
the-
5, where you can build like machine gun emplacements and artillery gun emplacements.
Ah,
Like,
you're thinking like
Exactly.
that.
But imagine only the class relative to it could do
So
it.
the
in same
MG
way that
has, say, a sidearm, can build
step up,
it up,
yes.
and then yeah, I'm down for that. And then like the
That
Americans
sounds
could build a
interesting.
50. Maybe to really wind people up, the MG42 can only be built in a placement and then really piss someone off. But then you just make the MG34 maybe a 100-round belt instead of a 50-round mag, and then it can at least keep up. And the same thing, like, yeah, that could potentially balance things out a little bit. I mean, it will frustrate people because the MG42 is so OP and ow. There you go.
Oh, damn.
Perfect evidence.
Yeah. Well, there, Casey just said,
I can see where you're
Dust
finding.
storm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dust storm, fog. I mean, I completely agree. It's the problem with El Alamein is just
No.
El Alamein. I don't know what it is about the map, but even if the performance was pristine, it's just a very flat, lifeless, clear bot. There's not even much.
I
in
get
the
it's
sky.
meant to
Like,
be sand
no
dunes
clouds,
and ruins,
there's no,
but
there's no like good lighting. It's just a skybox
Yeah.
with a sky
Ah.
on a desert. There's just not much
Maybe
going on.
instead of complete night, maybe just like, you know, like
Just
the
storm.
failing light, like, you know, so you got a bit more. bit more ambiance to
Yeah, a
the
couple
feel
of,
of
like,
it. The
shots.
lighting means it's not so easy to just shoot an MG42 across the map. So you got to be a bit closer, and then it would because the setting, the time of day, makes this map beautiful.
It's
Really stunning.
gorgeous.
Sometimes I log in and I just look at this
it's
sun,
completely
and it's
true.
beautiful.
Completely true. When Drill was released, Bluffin didn't have a PC. No, was it on holiday or was it when you didn't have the PC?
My PC was slowly
Like-
killing itself, so it wasn't running properly, and it kept crashing on Hell Let Loose.
Actually, to get some of the content when the map was released, I just came on, and to be honest, the first time I went to Drill, I stood staring at the sky taking screenshots for about 10 minutes because it looked gorgeous.
Oh, the sun in the sky.
The lights, the clouds.
I've
look
used
at it. I
those
mean, look at
screenshots
it.
about
It's
maybe
gorgeous.
6 times for thumbnails as well, just because they're so good and well shot. So
beautiful.
But then El Alamein, it just feels El Alamein does feel like a map straight out of a game from the early 2000s.
Like Prince of Persia.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's it. Feels like the old Battlefield 1942 version of El Alamein, but massive.
Yeah.
Just way
They
bigger.
should have added like a bunch of like puddles with some mud and water in it, so you could drink from it. And
I
have
think
speedboats over the
that-
dunes.
I feel like if you fell into a crypt and then there was a mummy, and maybe I'm going
Strangled
too
you
far
to death
here.
with its bandages.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
And then there's a golden book, and then there's a black book, and one brings people back to life, and one
Wait,
kills people.
hold on. Wait a minute, you should make a movie.
Yeah. Do you know who I'd cast? Guess who
Yeah.
I'd cast is the lead role.
Oh, Brendan Fraser.
Exactly. What a choice! Do you know who I'd cast as the heroine, who starts off as a bit of a librarian, if you will, and
Too long.
You'd cast Rex.
You drew it out too long.
what do you mean?
It lost it. It stopped being funny. It's just too long. Sorry.
That's
It
really
was
sad.
too long. Too long. There you go.
Yeah,
Casey said
you're
him.
right, Bluffin.
He wants to be cast as the heroine.
You okay? Don't be sad. He's thick.
Bluffin, don't.
I'm not the one who told you that your joke was getting on.
No,
bad.
I loved
In
it.
my
but
You
defense-
killed me.
you've done that
In my
exact joke before.
defense, I didn't think you were going to run up to the hand grenade I just pulled up. I was just going to kill myself out of
All
sadness,
about
but
your asshole.
I don't talk.
What amazes me about Drill the most is it's not. No, it's Casey said it's not imbalanced. If it's very fair. They basically made Hurtgun, but made it fair, balanced, and much prettier.
Fuck off, is it fair with the snipers?
The only thing that would
there is
make it
sniper.
the map itself isn't.
It's
Oh
the
wait, sorry.
weapons.
You said it's the weapons, and it's the same with El Alamein as well. Like, yeah, it's bare bones and it's boring and stuff like that. But if the British had weapons that were a bit more optimized and they had a better MG,
I have been trying
you
to
wouldn't
MG
notice.
this whole time, and I hate my life.
Okay.
The screen is so covered.
I mean,
Hold on.
we know that the Bren is getting a bipod. That is confirmed. They've said they're just going to nerf its fire rate a tiny bit or something, or the damage, just to balance it to make it fair. But then I still don't think it's going to equal the MG42. It's just nothing.
No,
is.
nothing will. Nothing. The
But that is
MG42
historically
needs
correct.
fixing though. The MG42 is way overpowered for what it is.
I don't think it is though.
In terms of its
I've
accuracy,
heard a lot of people
it's
on
insane.
about that.
yeah, it needs a bit more deviation on its accuracy because, I mean, it was a fairly accurate weapon, but it was hard to control. Obviously, you
Yeah.
got a bipod, but it's not like a fixed position bipod. It's literally just one that you pop out and place on a sandbag or what have you, which you would most likely need a second person standing behind you, leaning
To help
against
with
you
it.
to stop you falling over, because the kick on that thing is ridiculous. Or if you're lying down. So maybe it's like if you're lying down with the bipod, way more accurate. If you're up against the wall or something, it's going to have a bit less accuracy. And that sort of
Do you
like
think they're going
thought
to
process.
do so with it like
And
that?
They'll
stop
never
people
touch that.
Stop people hip firing the fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, it could be done, but you would literally have to be Arnold Schwarzenegger to do it, or The Rock. Like, it's
Also-
such a beast. Or, yeah,
I
the
think-
barrel switching. Yes, Casey, that's another thing a lot of people have been asking for and would make perfect fucking sense. Like, Battlefield 5 implemented that, and it actually, it worked in terms of like how to balance that gun out because it was so powerful, so disgusting. And then it's just like, well, you can't fire it continuously because you have to change a barrel out because it will heat up. But there's no heating up in that game at all. What are you talking about, Lurch?
I can't quite hear.
Okay, so I copy and pasted Casey's quote of the ferret quote.
Yeah.
And
Come on.
yeah, Casey and Elmo have responded with their bloody cat. You know, the cat looking disgusted you used on your thumbnail. The reaction.
Always need a good
beautiful.
reaction.
That is beautiful.
So good.
Ah, dear.
Oh dear.
Someone's being bullied by chimps in the chat.
What?
Oh yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
In the game chat, these two
Infantry on
chimps.
bridge.
That was a really well-timed Yoda, even if it wasn't intended.
That was great.
So, a bit of a riddle. What's the worst potential thing to happen when playing the English with their weapons?
What's the worst thing to happen?
Yeah, what could make it worse?
Their sights get bigger.
No, the fucking loadout bug still being here. I can't even pick the lesser of the evils.
I mean, the Lee Enfield is quite tasty, even if the sight is still a bit
No,
Yankee.
because everyone's got classes that have it as default.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna.
Oh, that's a grenade.
Oh, it's fine. The game might be over soon, and we can finally end our suffering.
The suffering never
I
ends.
wish I wasn't.
I fixed the loadout bug by doing the thing that everyone says online to do, and now the game's over.
Fields. All right, I'm gonna get some more smokes, and we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
push
blow
up.
torch an ally in the head.
Everyone's dead. Great.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm gonna blow torch an ally.
Whatever gets you to bed at night. Oh no!
Yeah.
I just saw you. My lord.
Okay,
Wherever
the
close you
idea of adding misfires to anything in this game.
Oh,
Imagine
what are you
the
doing,
complaints.
man?
Imagine the crying. Oh, no matter how historically
I'm
accurate it is,
already crying.
if it makes the gameplay a little bit harder, people don't want it. It's
No.
fact.
Nope.
I mean, it made my stomach lurch just thinking of the possibility of misfiring a Lee Enfield or something.
The running speed, whether you
I've had
liked
enough
it or
with
not.
forgetting to reload. Come on.
Exactly. The running speed, like it or not, the main reason people didn't like it wasn't historical accuracy. It was because it was harder to hit people who were running. Simple as that.
Very true. Very true. Squad leader, can we get an OP, please, when you get a chance? Thank you very much.
I've not seen.
Yeah, I was retreating.
Yeah, no worries, dude. When you get a chance.
Now I'm dead.
Oh.
Yeah, Raj.
Oh, shit.
Right?
You
Yeah.
sounded very concerned.
He's done nothing all game. I've been watching him. He's got offensive score, but mostly because he was in their half, sat there doing nothing for about 10 minutes on the bridge.
Bro, I've done nothing all game, man.
Yeah,
He was holding the position, man. You know,
I would have about.
thing.
I know I would have about 60 kills if I had a gun I could see through right now.
You're such a bullshit.
You're full of poopy, man.
Oh, I see. The one thing that can make the British worse: add misfires. Right? Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
right, yes. He answered your question
God,
and you were
okay.
just like, you shut your mouth, you idiot.
Oh, poor guy. We just took it out on him.
I think if you added Mr. Blobby, it would probably make things worse.
As a skin.
Yeah, a paid DLC skin. For the American audiences that don't know who that is,
Google it.
just Google Mr. Blobby and you will understand
You'll
why
find a
British
picture of
people
me.
are so friggin' weird. Especially from our, like, I think we're millennials.
Daniels, yeah.
Yeah,
88, 89 onwards.
I think it's
to
88 up to 96, I believe, so,
Something like that, yeah.
yeah.
Mr. Blobby was my old job.
He was your what?
My old job.
Your old job? I thought you said he was my odd job, and I was like, I don't
Odd
even...
job, yeah, and I'll type. Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Parody?
No, I just, I wasn't very well back then. I was covered in spots and
Dude.
had big eyes.
Dude,
Oh.
bluffing. I'm just thinking of Odd Job being played by Mr. Blobby, but seriously.
I'm in. Like, you had me from the word blobby.
Blob. Oh, yeah.
Blib.
Can you stop shooting at me, please? I'm trying to do a stream here.
I'll be down.
Casey, no.
Thank
Jokes
you.
about Queen, man. That's too far, man. No, too far.
When's the Queen
What?
going to be added as a skin for the British? I'm hoping soon.
I want Prince Philip.
I want her guns to be corgis.
You would see his ears from a mile off. You'd never get away.
Oh, bro, imagine the increased running speed, but playing as Boris Johnson with the hair.
Oh my god.
I'd pay for that.
Beautiful.
Guys, there's an airhead.
Where?
Get on it.
Show
Get
me.
on it right now.
I'm on it. I'm on
We
it.
all believe in airheads. We'll do this together.
Wait. Okay, Elmer, are you talking about Mr. Blobby? Is Mr. Blobby from a horror game, or is it just the idea of being Boris Johnson from a horror game? Because I mean both. Mr. Blobby was a child's entertainment character, legit. Not horror game. It's not like a Siren Head or a Five Nights at Freddy's. Although now I think about it, it would
He
suit.
could be.
It would work actually, yeah.
No,
But he was like a
well-
sidekick to this British presenter who I'm not sure if he did, but if he didn't, he probably is.
Aw.
He looked like someone that got charged with doing indecent things with minors, basically.
Wait, that's which one was that?
What's his name? Noel
Edmonds?
Edmonds? Noel Edmonds.
that-
If he didn't get caught, I mean, you know,
I mean, I've always thought he's going to be one of those guys.
he looks like one.
Yeah.
Just go putting these claims around.
Look,
I mean,
I'm
I-
famous
no.
and rich now. I can do what I want.
Jesus,
yeah, you
honestly,
are,
no
actually.
joke. When you said about the skins for the game, my first thought was like, someone like Savile.
Oh no!
Hey, because you're getting shot at by Germans. It's good.
A Scottish roll, but it's just bagpipes and no
No,
abilities.
no,
I'm in.
Listen, Katie, that exists in the game already.
Oh
Girls and
yeah.
Panzer.
Hold on.
Hold
I'll
fast.
be right
Hold
back.
fast. Hold fast. American Civil War. Basically, Hell Let Loose, but American Civil War exists.
Oh,
you
hilarious.
can play man with a flute, or you can play man with the bagpipes. You
That's
cannot.
all I
shoot.
ever
you don't
did.
have a gun, but you buff people around you, and you'd
That's
end up with
all
games
I did, man.
where you'd have 3 people shooting, 3 commanders arguing, and about 40 bagpipe players, and they had to reduce the amount.
I was
It was
the
ridiculous.
absolute shit on the drums.
Yeah, oh yeah, the guy with the drums.
And all you do is just walk around playing. It was the best time of my life.
And because the game was so terrible and great at the same time. Not War of Rights, no, Hold Fast. So War of Rights is like the serious version. Hold Rights is like the Hold Fast is like the meme version.
Oh god, it's so good.
Yeah, so War of Rights was like the rival to Hold Fast. It did better because it attracted the serious groups. Hold Fast is the same, except you can shout, as the English, you can shout very offensive things aimed at the French. And it was very entertaining because the game would start and you just hear screaming people. And then they added the ability to open mic. You'd have people doing Cha-Cha Slide for 10 minutes per round.
I'm
It was a
sure one
great
of the
game.
last times we were on there, when we went on, when we loaded on, yeah, it was the priest. It was a guy, and he was pretending to be a priest, and he was quoting full pages and chapters from the Bible, and he was so good at it, we weren't actually sure if he was trying to actually promote the Bible. And
No, he
people to
was. He
follow the
was.
Bible.
He said he had a server on the game just for actually doing sermons. It was completely legit. Yeah, War of Rights.
Because I asked him, like, why am I here as I'm a woman
Yeah,
at
yeah.
war? And he was like, when women should not speak over men. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, War of
Cool.
Rights. Yeah, War of Rights. The racism in War of Rights. I mean, let's be honest. If you're going to make a game where you're the North fighting the South from the American Civil War, you're going to get that. It's just. Luckily,
It's gonna happen.
What
Fast
have I
didn't have
missed?
I was talking about the Scottish bagpipes thing that it already exists in the game in Holdfast.
Oh yeah. I caught that bit.
Yeah, and yeah, we were just talking about that, and then we were talking about the fucking guy who was doing a sermon, and then, yeah.
Oh,
But I said the problem-
yeah.
Kate said he played like 2 hours of War of Rights, but like it was really racist. And I said, well, the thing is, it's American-based game focused on the Civil War, where you could play as the South.
Yeah.
People are
gonna
going to
happen,
do it,
isn't it?
aren't they? You know?
Yeah, exactly. It's like we've been playing like 6 days, and Rex, you've been getting a couple of real
Nasty
yeehaws
people.
who are just living out their weird fantasies.
I mean, Yeah, I've
George
heard more.
Squad's got
For the
3 spots.
sexual thrill.
I've heard more things against people from the Middle East than I ever have before. Just playing like a couple of hours of 6 days. It was
I mean, I've had a
terrible.
fairly reasonable experience with it, but there's
I
still
played
been
it
a few
quite an
that.
hour before.
And I'm
Yeah.
too stupid to play the game.
Well,
Well,
no.
was that?
No.
All right, no.
It's a
forgot
shame because obviously, I feel like the game itself is designed to be like a tactical shooter that's also like part almost documentary about that, like the way it shows interviews and stuff, and it's trying to replicate what it would have felt like. So I kind of appreciate for that, but obviously there's some people that are just like, well, I didn't get to go there myself, so I'm gonna relive it here, and then they say horrendous things, you know.
Yeah, the reason
And ain't even satire.
for the love of Stalin and stuff, I've heard, yes, but you see, it's much more meme-like when you were playing, because when the Russians were introduced, there was a lot of that, but it was very much more harmless. Like, there was clearly no intent, because it was just silly communism jokes, which they didn't feel like there was no intent.
Doesn't feel as vicious, does it?
No, and like you just said, you don't hear much like Hitler stuff or anything like Nazi promoting. No, you don't. And I honestly, not to bash Americans, but because a lot of the audience of Hell Let Loose, there's a big German audience, and generally it's most of Central Europe that play the game. There's a big American audience, but they have their own servers. Now, I've not been on those ones, but I have heard people say that there's quite a lot of that on that as well. So maybe it's just...
I think it
hate to
depends on
say it.
those servers as well. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
I've been on a fair few American servers back when I was playing at certain times where I couldn't get on. There was nothing on like the Europe servers really, so I'd go on an American server. Some have been kind of bad. Some have been really good. Like I always mention it just because it's probably one of the best servers I've been on. Is Soul Sniper's like noob server where it's everyone there. Like I've maybe met 1 or 2 people where I've just been like, yeesh, chill out, dude. The rest have just been really sweet, really nice people. I did have one guy on there where I think he was our squad leader, or I don't remember. He was in the squad and we're running around and we're looking for this squad, and he just started just saying pretty horrendous things about like homosexual people, and I followed him and I asked him to repeat what he said, and then I shot him, and then then he got revived by the medic, and then I shot him again, and everyone was staring at me because they didn't hear what he had said, so they all looked at me like I was some kind of nutcase, and I had to then explain my actions, and then they kind of went, oh, all right, and then they all just walked off, and then I just proceeded to follow that dude for the rest of the game and make his life a misery.
Really, like, you can have that chance on any server you play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of
You
course.
can
of
meet
course.
Depends on who's
anybody.
monitoring it. The only reason, again, it's not anti-American. It's just the Germans do the same thing. A lot of the older generation who play Hell Let Loose from America take it very seriously. Same as some of the German players. God, they know how to make it feel real. But the problem with having often with that is when they're serious, it also means that when they want to get shitty or give an attitude, it's even more biting.
And you end up with the really strict kickings out of people of bands.
Okay, I think it was Casey that were in the Discord. We were talking about, you know,
That server.
Stupidest things you've been
talking
banned
about
for.
that server. Yeah, exactly. It's, you know, and it's a shame because it's generally the good servers that end up with 1 or 2 people that ruin it.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
need one power trip admin to kind of ruin it for everyone else.
Also hurts when it's the lead admin and you can't override it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Mr. Daddy pays the bill for the server.
Yeah, that's why we want to get our own server so we can kick people out for anything we want. No, we want to make a safe haven.
Use everybody.
Memes are plenty. Say what you want unless you're being a massive dickhead, and then we just do fun events and silly shit like that. So
I'm gonna come
that's
sit on you otherwise.
that's it.
Yeah.
What?
That is something we do have planned.
Yeah, I've been looking into prices
maybe
and
one
like
day,
server
yeah.
sizes.
It's
but
a very
obviously-
long term.
Yeah, it's obviously costly, but if there's enough people that are interested and want to help out, then we'll all get like VIP slots, obviously, and then we can just play whenever we want, and we can all just do silly events. And if we want to make you know, silly videos together and stuff, we can all just like jump in and just
then
mess around.
I can
and shit.
ban every person who ever banned me or kicked me.
Exactly. It basically, that's the real reason we're doing it. It's just so
Just for
Rex can
me.
get some revenge, yeah.
Literally just that. I've actually done that before.
I could assault people.
Me and a couple of friends years ago made our own Wolfenstein server just so we could stop other groups that we didn't like getting into it. I mean, it's all when you pay for a server, that's your prerogative.
Well,
you know.
yeah, you do what you want.
Hey, Bluffin, I thought of another hypothetical for you.
Oh, go on.
Right, I need to get comfy for my storytelling.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Can't wait.
Okay. So you're laying in bed. Nice and snug.
Hold on, there's a tank. Could you wait until the tank's gone? Okay, get nice and close to the microphone so I can hear you.
Can you hear me alright?
Yep.
Alright. So you're nice and snug in bed, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You're all wrapped up, you're cuddly and you're warm and you're relaxed.
Yep.
You got beautiful families all asleep.
Yep.
And your wife in bed next to you.
Yep.
And you suddenly feel a weight on the bottom of your feet at the end of the bed.
I feel like I know where this is going.
And it feels kind of heavy.
Yeah.
And you think, oh, maybe I've just put my feet in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Maybe it's your son on the end of the bed.
Yep.
And it's heavier than you thought it was.
Okay.
So you open your eyes, pitch dark, and you hear...
Yeah.
And you think, my god, what sort of creatures Satan's spawned into my room?
Yeah.
So you pick up your phone, and you shine the light down at your feet,
Yeah.
and there's a chimp on your feet,
Okay.
wearing beautiful red lipstick,
Oh no.
big eyelashes, big fake eyelashes. And that's when you notice it's wearing a veil and a wedding dress. And it outstretches its fingers towards you. And goes, ooh.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay.
It's almost like it wants you to take its hand.
Yeah.
Its little chimpy hand. So what do?
I'll be honest. I'd probably jump out of the bed and run and leave everyone to die in the house.
Right. What about you, Rex?
Please extend that to everyone in the chat as well. Like, I
Yeah.
want to know
We'll
what you would
continue
do.
the story depending on what you do.
Oh, wait, well, there's variables depending on what you answer.
Oh yeah. I can come up with some things.
Nice. Good soundboarding. Oh, look, a truck.
You can tell me if anybody asks. So.
What is it with this server? Whenever something explodes, the animation disappears instantly.
It does, doesn't it?
It's only this server it does it on there. So Rex, what was your answer to the chimp at the end of the bed?
Grab its hand. I'd grab its hand. I'd shove the chimp into a pillowcase. I'd swing against the wall as hard as I possibly could. I'd then throw a firecracker in the pillowcase and throw it out the window. And I'd probably kick it in the shins to like get it down before I then, you know.
Is nobody thinking about that this chimp is a bride?
No.
No, because the first thing that is in my head is what the hell am I going to do about this potentially very violent creature in my bedroom around my family? Because chimps, as nice as they can be, some of them are very, very violent.
But it was reaching
And
its
they're
hand out to you.
strong. They're
It
so
wanted you to
strong.
take its hand.
Yeah,
It was
what
going,
if it
"Ooh."
then rips my
They
arm
have,
out of
look,
the
they've got,
socket?
they have like the strength
Really?
of like autistic children. Like it's insane.
Well,
They're
obviously you
so
can
strong.
tell from the chimp that it couldn't dress or put the makeup on itself, right? So it must be friendly enough for you to take its hand.
No, that just means whoever dressed it has trained it not to kill them, not necessarily me.
Not to mention you've left your wife in bed and ran out the house and yourself.
That's a key detail.
Look, I
Speaking
love
for
my
myself at that point.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
chimp bride is coming for your family.
Like, I mean, she woke me up.
You've heard
so
of
I've got-
Cocaine Bear, wait for Chimp Bride.
Yeah, exactly. But also, I'm thinking, right? That chimp has singled me out to wake me up. So I assume I am the target. So me running away might lead them away from my family.
Sure.
And then when I get outside, I wait at the door for him to chase me, or her, sorry. And then I stamp on its head.
It was a lady chimp.
I'm just gonna say the viewership's crashed, so I mean, you know.
I mean, only the strong
from that what
have
you will.
survived. Only the strong have survived from that one.
Take what you will from that.
There
Well,
was still more story to go, but you just acted like a damn fool and left your family.
I'm
That
actually
chimp
alright
was
with it.
friendly. That chimp was friendly. It wasn't baring its teeth. It wasn't going like they do. It wasn't trying to attack you. It was reaching out its little hand because it wanted you to follow it.
Wait, Jackie, shush. 1 second. Sorry, I didn't mean to shush you. Oh, crap. Squad leader, there's a tank on opposition, but there's another tank friendly moving away from it. Tell him to turn around.
I saw you.
Oh, okay,
And do
cool.
its fucking job.
Good job,
Yeah,
man. Sorry, for a moment I felt like I needed to play the game or something.
Nah,
Can you
fuck
stop doing that monkey impression? Because honestly, it sounds like a dog.
that. Stop. You can stop anytime.
Yeah,
And
no,
it's free as well. It's
Yeah,
free.
it would
Yeah, I
literally
mean-
cost you nothing.
One
to
day
not
that
do them.
story will continue and someone answers it.
Well, I
correctly.
can't wait. Honestly, can't wait. Can't wait for the
You never answer-
continuation.
You ask for more
You know what, even-
hypotheticals and then you get annoyed when I come up with them.
It's
even
because
like-
I'm expecting short, quick fire ones. Like,
Even the strongest, like
Thank
Casey
you
and
for
that, are
clipping my
questioning.
story, Casey.
yeah,
£2
Casey's
now.
like, should I retract my membership because this is getting weird now? You
Yeah,
know?
well, that membership's for you. It's not for me, so, you know.
Yeah, I feel like I'm at your mercy now, which is a bit terrifying. Like, when
Don't
I say
ruin it all.
hypotheticals, I'm talking about, like...
Would you rather this
Yeah,
or this?
would you rather have sex with your mum, but she looks like, for instance, Emma Watson, or have sex with Emma Watson, it looks like Emma Watson, but it's actually your mum?
I'd rather just kill myself, quite honestly.
No, that's not an option. You can
It is.
only choose
Trust
one
me.
of the two.
Trust me, I can find a way out of anything.
No,
That's not very
That's not how the
My
game
mum has
is played.
Asperger's. What's wrong with you?
I think I found a rat's nest. Are they meant to be in cemetery?
That
I'm
medic
not-
had a white
I'm not
helmet.
at cemetery. Where am I?
Where
Oh my
are you?
God, I'm so
I suppose
stupid.
my hypothetical was kind of open-ended.
Yeah, it felt
really.
like you were just trying to build your own story.
Well, I had the rest of the ideas going on, but, like, you kind of ended it when you left the house.
Well, I can't be blamed for that. Chunky,
And
would you be able
Rex
to throw
slamming
a
it against the wall.
smoke southeast, please?
To be honest,
think
I
of
just
it?
want an excuse to put some kind of
Stupid.
small mammal in a pillowcase and swing it against the wall.
What?
I just want to do that.
That might work. That might do it. Did you not bandage me? I can't believe this.
No, I died, man.
Casey has clipped your story. Well, I'm fucking done. I'm actually gonna leave.
It's not even finished. No one finished it. I have had hypotheticals before, but you always, like...
Yeah, I need short,
You
sweet,
ask for them.
preferably disgusting ones. Yours are always like weirdly
I was
philosophical.
creating a story.
They're too philosophical. There's too many variables. I just need
They're
a
too
straight.
real.
They're too real. I need something stupid. Preferably, would I have sex
That
with
was
a member of my
stupid.
family if they look like someone else? That's the sort of things I'm talking about.
It doesn't always have to be sex, though.
You don't want to
No,
know
it
what's
does.
happening with
Oh no,
Rachel.
you could do murder as well, I guess. Murder's always a fun one.
You're just not creative enough, man.
No, I'm a simple...
Running away from a
Man.
chimp. Yeah.
What, are you telling me you would stay and just see if that chimp was cool? Really?
if it reached out its little hand, don't you want to take its hand?
No, because
I
I've
did.
seen...
Technically, I did.
But then you threw it in the fucking pillowcase. and
Yeah,
threw it
you
against
tricked
the wall.
him. You tricked that chimp.
The man, I took its hand.
No,
For a second, it had belief.
Dude, don't be mistaken. I'm 100% on your plan. Ow.
I'll never live through this day.
For God's sake. Right, so shall I do my hypothetical? Because I think my one's quite good. So this is a true story. Not mine, but...
Sorry,
it's a
hold on,
true-
Bluffin, before you start, Casey has given you a hypothetical more on the intellectual level you're talking about.
Oh, really? It's not updating
what
my
would
chat.
you do? What would you do if you started shitting live frogs?
Wow.
That's more the level you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
Casey,
what I'm talking
I have
about.
questions though. Does it hurt?
Ugh,
I can't
that's not what you
imagine
do.
it does. Okay, I'm going to assume it does hurt.
I would
Um,
love that. That's so much fun, and
No,
I love frogs
because-
are funny.
Yeah, but they're big-ish.
You
Wait,
could cause your own biblical scale war with your frog poop.
okay, I tell you
Wait,
what, I
wait,
would
wait,
start
wait,
an
wait.
OnlyFans for that.
Yeah, I would.
I'm making money
hold
off
on.
of that bitch.
Okay, so new person's joined. Harrietta Randomina. It's a great name.
Oh, hello.
We are on Fortean country. It's the server. But you put enjoy the warmth.
Of
Frogs?
the frogs?
Yeah.
I
couple questions
think
I
they're
have. There's a couple
fairly
things-
cold
Sorry,
creatures, I
friend?
think. Are they
They're
cold-blooded?
cold. They are cold-blooded. Yes.
Yes, but
It
they
would be
do
a lot
warm
worse,
up.
you know.
They do warm up.
If
though.
frog spawns.
Yeah, they
coming out
warm
of
in the
them, you got
sun,
a
not in your
problem.
ass.
I mean, my butt's pretty
It
warm.
could do.
Oh, I'm out. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. Fuck it. I'm done. I know. I'm actually fucking done.
Well, we've killed Rex.
I'm fucking done.
Congratulations, Casey. You have murdered Rex.
I'm done.
How am I missing? How am I missing? I'm stupid.
I'm
need to-
blaming
Hold on.
Casey for
I
this
need-
as well.
I need an out. Where is it?
You're not leaving. Oh, there you go.
That's better.
Do you feel better now?
I do. Yep.
Yeah, I think I would probably go to the doctors first off. If they couldn't do anything and it just kept happening, like Ron Weasley in
Slugs. Yeah.
slugs
it's
coming out of his
slugs,
mouth,
yes.
I would probably make some kind of channel dedicated to it to make some money out of it, because if I can't stop it, I might as well profit from it, you know?
Yeah, if you can't abuse these things, what are they for, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. So there's another one. Hello.
You, Rex, what would you do?
But I answered the question.
Yeah,
by
I would
screaming.
pretty much make like a biblical. I mean, I poo so much, so I
No.
would go like biblical full
I'm
scale.
just gonna
like,
keep
ruin
running
a
7042
city.
until she stops talking.
Yeah, I would ruin a city,
I'm out of bullets.
and then I would keep a lot for
No,
myself.
in fact, I have a better answer. I would save up for a year. I'd dress up as Santa and really fuck over some people I don't like.
Wow. Yeah, no, I like that one.
You could give frogs as gifts.
Oh no, not as gifts.
No.
Not the amount I was planning on putting down the chimney. In fact, you wouldn't even need to plan ahead. You could just eat a lot before. Ah!
Well,
So we're all agreed on frogs. What was yours, Bluff?
Oh, Elmo, why? Come on. What is wrong with you people?
I would.
Like, I
watch
really
that.
don't
I would
know
watch
why.
frog ASMR.
God.
Wow, these two people paid to be part of this.
Well,
And now I want to pay to get out. Isn't it great?
Why would you ever want to leave? Remember,
so
the Monty Python.
So mine was, this is a true story that I read about, and this couple, husband, his wife is dying of cancer. She's about 2 months away from being in a wheelchair, sorry, and then a couple of months after that she'll be bedridden, and then she'll die. There's no way around that. It's very, very sad. They've been together 10 years.
This
I'm
is
getting
going to
a
be
lot
funny.
of
I
lag.
can tell.
So she's got a dying wish, which he's obviously wants to fulfill for her because it's the love of his life. 10 years. And her request was she wants to have sex with her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, one last time.
It's not as funny as my chimp story.
Well, all right. So,
Was her ex-boyfriend a chimp?
yes, sure. For you, Jackie, yeah.
Oh.
Great! That
Yeah.
changes everything
if
drastically.
that helps you with the story, sure.
To be fair, then it would make it bestiality, which means you could get him arrested. So
Well,
yeah, it works out.
Yeah. Is anyone getting tremendous lag right now?
Only in
Smooth
my
and-
pants.
Smooth as the frogs coming out your ass.
Wow.
How am I missing so badly now?
So he's now in a
Let's see what the audience says.
Does he do it? Does he not? He's obviously heartbroken because he thinks that his wife has now just been harboring thoughts of this ex for God knows how long. Really? Of how long? Like 10 years potentially. Apparently he was a more sexually compatible partner. That's going to mess with your head no matter what, I think. So what would you guys do? Yes? Let her do
Intrigued
it?
to see what
No?
they all say first.
Chuck her out in the
I
street?
would. What I would do is I would immediately divorce her and say, "There you go. If you want it so bad, go and live with a fucker."
Mm-hmm.
And then I would send her a letter. Send a letter to him, and be like, "Her death is on your hands now," and that'd be it. Never
Enjoy.
touch her again.
Yeah, I would just laugh in her face and just say, enjoy
Dying alone.
enjoy living on the street, and then I'd be out. Because, yes, you could argue, oh, that's a bit harsh. You know, she's dying of the big C. And it's like, yeah, that's harsh. But at no point did she need to bring that up. Why didn't she bring it up before? Second of all, no, she doesn't know that this ex still wants to get with her. He's going to be like, no, you're
Excuse
alright.
me.
You know, happily married. Or also, I just don't want to fuck you. That's why we're not together anymore. You know? So many variables. And all seems really unnecessary for this poor dude. I've found my third supply truck that I can destroy with an MP42 today. I'm so happy with this.
I've talked to these guys about this before, you should never believe you can find someone who's 100% perfect.
Oh,
So,
Casey's come up with a very reasonable answer, which...
No, too reasonable.
Yeah,
Don't like
reasonable, Casey. Fuck that bitch, man. You know? No, I'm joking. Sorry. I mean, yeah.
Fuck that dead cancer bitch, you know?
I mean,
wow.
you know.
So right, the next step, we're on cancer. The next step is definitely going to be something like, I don't know, big famous event in Germany sometime 40s. That's our next subject.
Yeah, what I,
That didn't
what I
happen.
talked about before
No.
is when it comes to like partners, perfect. You usually find like something the best you could probably find someone's maybe 80%, 90% of a person. You'll never have someone who's completely perfect. So some people out there, they don't know if they're going to find anyone else. So there'll be someone who's maybe like 25% compatible, and that could be like, oh, sex life's great, but we don't get along at all. We argue all the time. You know, everything's got different variables in it. So, me, when it comes to relationships and things like that, is if I'm with someone, if they have a thing with someone else, just tell me. Just let me know. Maybe we can talk it out. Maybe we can do something about it. Maybe you can have a nice time with them. Who knows? So if that situation arose, I would probably be like, well, why didn't you tell me a little bit sooner? You can go ahead and do it. But if you come back and you're on your deathbed going, oh, I feel so guilty for what happened, will you ever forgive me? That's your problem. And I have a right to be angry at you for it.
Read
Hold
the
on. Elmo-
read the last two
Elmo-
comments. Jesus Christ.
Elmo.
What's happening, man?
Elmo said,
What have you done?
he said I'd make a one-off OnlyFans thing out of it.
I mean, Elmo is on my wavelength here. I'm just gonna say.
This is too logical. This is that's lame, man.
No, but
I
also
mean,
Casey, like as reasonable as he's being, this is a very valid point because yeah, in
I mean,
America that
totally,
shit is.
but-
Woo. But yeah,
Elmo.
kick that bitch to the curb.
I mean, Elmo. Like, I don't know what I'd title it. Watch my dying wife. I'm cucked. My dying wife cucked me for
Bold bitch cucks. You know, something really nasty.
bold chemo.
Let's
bitch
not
cucks me
come up with
out of
titles for
home.
that. Let's not.
Oh, what? YouTube love this shit.
Yep.
Oh, Harry had to random. Yeah, again, on my own way, say nothing, walk away, and got the rest of my life. See, that's the correct. But you see, that's just a bit. We like vengeance and twistedness. Yeah, it can't be.
Yeah.
It can't be fluffy, man. It can't be just like, oh yeah, she's all right. Let her do it. I'm all right. She can.
See, I'd just marry my chimp wife.
Will you
That's-
stop with the chimp?
No!
You leave the chimp alone.
You ruined that poor chimp's life.
I tell you what, if we do Baldur's Gate and there's any way to interact with a chimp, that's it.
God,
We're
it's
done.
gonna get kicked like that.
I'm
squirrel.
pretty sure you can have sex with Claire in that.
Yeah. Ow!
Shot. There's a whole.
Coming, Rex.
There's an outpost or a garrison on my ping.
Oh, why did you think I said I was coming?
Oh, and then Casey's just upped
douche.
it by being like, only if she agrees that I can sell her feet pics for 10 years after her death.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
There
yeah,
you go.
the whole
I mean, there's a
story of
niche
the
for that
limited
somewhere.
edition nudes. passed away.
Yeah, that's one of those screen texts. Like, I won't say the website because we all know, but it was just like, if I sell the nudes of my girlfriend who's dead, is that like limited edition content? It's like special edition.
Yeah,
or
man.
something.
Because there's only so many you can sell, right? You gotta make more.
You had to take a big hard puff out of that afterwards, didn't you? Because it's
Yeah.
like you had a pipe. Yes.
I'm gonna assume I've killed about 100 over here.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I killed
anymore.
8 all game because I stopped paying attention sometimes.
I don't
that
think I
taste is
ever was
garlic.
paying attention, but now I've spotted a lot of them. I've got MG42 because I forgot how satisfying this thing is. No! Well,
Oh,
oh, this lag. Or whatever's happening to me right now. Ah! Okay, I deserved it. I deserved it.
I just realised I revived some goat furry. Good for him, man.
I know it's a small thing, but I really like it when you're lying there dead, waiting for someone to revive you, and then a plane goes past your screen. Really looks good.
You can just watch it go through the air as you die.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
Thank you. Ow! I need another one. Ow! And another one. Ow! Ow! They keep shooting me, man.
oh.
Alright, you don't have to say anything, man.
Mama.
No.
Is that the Freddy Fazbear?
Yeah.
Hum, 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 hum,
Oh.
hum, hum,
Get-
hum, 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 hum,
Get
hum.
on the roof! Well, you should have been more observant, you big twats! Look at the blood. Look at the blood going everywhere. Reload.
Can't see, man. I'm nowhere near
Show
you.
me your blood. Make yourself please.
Show me feet pics.
Show me your first blood. That is not something.
Show me your firstborn.
No.
Oh.
Things have descended into madness here. I say descended.
Descended. It's always been like this.
Yeah,
man.
good point.
It was your idea to let us stream.
What was that?
It was your idea to let us stream with you.
That
it
is
wouldn't have gone
a
like this.
very valid point.
But we were handpicked out of like top entertainers.
Out of all the millions that subscribed and took part,
A rigorous.
We got
Yeah,
it.
Voting process
if I
like
remember
the X
correctly,
Factor.
you guys were actually created in a lab as streaming partners.
We
Yep.
are straight from your balls. From
Okay.
You're our father and also
Rex, could you sing louder, please? I can still hear Chunky.
Hey!
What?
Oh no,
Balls.
you two is so loud. I'm really sorry.
I said balls.
Oh, right. Oh my god, the lag on this server.
So much lag. Ooh, ah.
Yeah, it's
I
a
went
provide
too
cover.
hard and died.
Bro, if I had a wife and she was insisting on moving to Florida and there was like, it depends, because if she was like, it's that or we break up, I would definitely be like, you know what? No, I'm alright, thanks.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
wait,
how-
where's this coming from?
How long have I been with this wife, and why is she only bringing it up
Yeah.
now and threatening me to...
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Like,
The
if it's
situation,
a 20-year marriage, I'd hear her out, but I would still be like, probably no.
Is this for a job or something? Because she fancy
No, just moving in general, I guess.
Yeah, that seems like that needs to be a big old discussion before
There
you
has to
start
be a
bringing the
reason.
old, oh, that's if you don't come with me, that's it. So, hey, we won,
Oh.
guys, because we're so
thank
good.
God.
Nobody should give alternatives.
Oh.
All right, Harrietta,
heart.
it was really good to speak to you. Thank you for popping in. Have a good one. Oh no, I didn't vote. I'm so stupid,
Neither
mate.
did I. I was too busy looking at my names, man.
Oh, I can't stand no more.
Who's getting my commendation
I love
today?
piglets
Well,
are us.
Oh, I really
No
do
one
it. I
apparently.
watched it.
Me and my heart.
well, of course.
Poor Blaney.
What could it be next?
Oh,
You're right there, Rex.
yeah, man.
It's the chimp.
Don't. Oh my god. This chimp.
Got a chimp on his lap.
Oh, yeah.
Can't help but just bob my head to this song.
Oh, I don't
Eddie-
have the
Eddie
bloody
Cat.
music up.
This is the only game where I've not turned like the end game music off or anything.
Fucking email from our bank. Just big bold letters on the title. Fraud, beware. Jesus Christ. I don't need that.
Don't give me a goddamn heart attack. Like they used to before.
Ah!
What would you do if Ed Sheeran asked you to make him a curry?
What?
Ed Sheeran turns
I'd
up
make
your
him-
door and he's like, dude, make
I
me a
would
curry.
slap him in his face and say, "What the fuck are you doing in my house? Get out of here!"
And he knocked on your door, bro.
I'd still tell him to
I would-
bugger off.
What I would do is, because supposedly he likes Pokemon, I'd ask what his favourite Pokemon is, and if it was anything but a good answer, then I'd slap him. If it was a good answer, then I'd make him curry.
Would you serenade him with his music?
Oh.
Hey, he's got like one good song.
He's got the Pokemon song.
I don't
Yeah,
particularly mind his music. I'm just not a fan of it. But I honestly, I just don't like the way he looks.
It's everywhere, man.
I don't know. It's something about him makes me feel irrationally violent.
Because he's ginger. No,
It's not even the ginger.
Violent.
It's his face.
you know what it is? You know what
It
it is,
was
right?
very weird in Game of Thrones scene.
No, yeah, it was pointless too. You know what it is? I think he spent like the first 10 years of his life basically busking and on the streets. And the problem is he still looks like he spends
George.
his time on the busking streets. That's the issue. Like if he just looked less like a monger.
Jesus Christ, man, what's wrong with you?
I just feel like, oh, someone took a T? An MG?
It's me again. Do you want to swap?
No, I'm gonna burn you
I've been it for-
alive.
Oh my fucking god. I've taken it loads, man. You have it. I'll be
Let's
like
start singing a
Toe or
Sheeran
something.
song. So I'll get the viewers in.
Ooh. Yeah, do you want to take it, Bluff? I'll go assault.
Oh my god, just pick
No,
a roll.
no. I've already chosen. It's all good.
You see, I'm
Oh,
kind
we're on
and
a
considerate.
offensive.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, that's a scary layout as well.
You're offensive.
From Mamiev approach to that place,
Mamiev.
HQ, that's a trot, isn't it? Come on, lads, let's fucking
Come
slap their
on.
tits in.
I like all the people going warning HQ because they don't understand how this game mode works.
What the? Who shot me? Was it you, Chunky?
I haven't shot you yet. I was actually just about to. Did someone shoot you first?
Who shot me? I'll kill everyone. One of you bandage me.
It wasn't me.
Bandage me now, Chunky.
You're not damaged.
I am, I'm bleeding.
What the hell? I didn't see a damage sign.
Well, you're not a medic.
Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Did you just scream Borat? You go Borat!
No, I was gonna fake satchel your feet and then pick it back up, but then that happened. so it
I
scared
was
me.
gonna hit him with a shovel.
So we were all going to kill each other. I just got
Yeah,
there
of course
quicker.
we were.
Okay. That's good.
I mean, I
Screw
wasn't.
you.
I did nothing wrong.
I don't believe any
Mine
part of
was
that
a hypothetical.
Yeah,
You can't just use that.
I can.
Okay.
can't explain everything away with a hypothetical anymore.
See, this is the part of the evening that a lot of people don't get to see because it's never really in videos or even on the streams very much, where we lose all ability to function and just stop murdering each other and doing stupid
We
stuff.
haven't been functioning very well.
No.
Still thinking about shit and frogs.
Oh, for God's sake.
That wasn't anything to do with us. We didn't initiate that.
No. And I'm
It
kind of
makes me
upset
feel warm
that
and tingly.
I'm upset that my brain is one of those brains that keeps visualizing it and now I can't get it out
Yeah,
of
I
my
think
head.
they'd slide out of your bum quite nice.
Stop, please. I will burn you again.
Damn.
I might too.
In the game, right?
Ooh!
Oh, I can't go that way.
Time for a satchel.
Yeah. Wait, why can't I go that way if they can go that way?
Whoa, you put it right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh
Wait,
my
why
god. I
can
wasn't
everyone
far
go
away
there?
from that.
Whoa!
That was close.
I
man.
thought
Whoa.
that took your arse hairs with it.
No, no. Oh, I'm lagging. No.
Oh, well, they got it. We need to move to the next place.
Wait, my satchel's not going off. What happened?
There you
Oh,
go.
there it goes.
Yeah. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Oh, they're just going to cut left. They're not even going to come this way because they don't need to.
Guys, I got 0 kills with that, so that was worth it.
I think I saw a few friendlies
You
go up.
almost killed me too.
Only 2 friendlies,
Oh, okay.
which is not that bad.
I'm not your friend.
Could be way worse.
We could afford to lose 2 friendlies.
Yeah.
Oh, baby boy.
Whoa. I'm pretty sure I just saw some arms.
Oh, that's hot.
When your legs don't work like they used
Cheers,
to
Casey.
before.
Yeah, I was a bit confused because I was like, why am I getting singled out here? But that makes a lot of sense.
I can
come on.
sniff your feet.
What?
What? Ed Sheeran.
Definitely. I feel like that might not.
I mean, if you
be
listen to
factual.
pretty much if you
Sorry.
listen to any
Apologies.
music from like post 2007, then really you've got no taste. It's just fact.
What are you
I feel like
talking
that's a bit of a bold.
about? What are you
incorrect
talking about,
statement.
man? What are you...
I think it's quite accurate.
What about this
For you, yeah.
Despacito.
I... Seriously, we were out. When we were out yesterday, Rich kept me with that.
Nothing, you know which bit I'm doing, right?
What?
You know what that bit is, right? Which I think it's one of the.
Wait, does it at the start of the song? He goes, "Aye."
At the beginning of
Singing.
Despacito, the guitar goes and he just goes, "Aye," and then it starts. But the edit is it's Coco with the grandmother. He plays the intro on the guitar, and then she just goes, "Aye," and then she dies. It's just a really funny clip.
He kept doing it in the shop, and I was walking up to the cashier, and he did it behind me, and I was beat my pants. Because I just heard
was like-
in the background, like,
Oh,
Just about to like talk to another human. I just, "Aye."
"Aye."
Well,
I'm not paying attention, man.
in terms of interacting with another human, this morning I had to go to the shops, but it's a Sunday and it's a bank holiday tomorrow, so it's 10 o'clock opening. But for some weird reason, the shop was open, and I went to check out, and the guy was like, "No, you can't pay for anything until 10 o'clock." That's when we open.
Oh, that rule. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we had to do
So
that. in
me
the
and this
shop all the time.
guy in the wheelchair just looks at me and looks at this other guy and was like, "Well, why the fuck have you let us in then?"
Yeah,
And he was like, he was arguing a bit, and then he looked at me and was like, "Am I right?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm with you, dude." And he's like, "Sorry, you'll have to wait around until 10 o'clock." So we had like 15 minutes, and this guy's like, "Oh, I've got a bloody bus to catch, and this is ridiculous." And I went, "Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just go and stare at the courgettes then." And he just kind of looked at me and then wheeled away, and I was like, maybe I've been indoors too long. You know, or maybe my sense of humor is so warped.
The first shop I was in, it was an hour before we were allowed to pay, so they could shop around for an hour but only pay at 10. And then the next one I was in, it was 2 hours. So they could
Jesus.
I don't know why they don't. I really don't know why.
This isn't
Apparently it's
content
a legal
guys.
thing. Well,
I'm just saying.
I think it's because of alcohol, maybe?
Update 14 trailer.
How long did it take you to do the redo?
Well,
yeah.
technically it was about a week because I didn't have a PC that worked. I was asking Rex really, really nicely to get various bits of footage. I would start editing and realize, oh no, wait, I actually need this to fill this kind of criteria. So then I'd send him back into the field. He'd record a bit more. So I think overall, from like recording,
It's about
editing,
10 days, 7 to 10 days.
yeah, and then editing it, rendering it, realizing I'd excuse me, done something else wrong.
Redeploy.
Put it like, you know, fixed a certain clip here or cut it down so it was a bit punchier. Like it was surprisingly long considering it's a very short bit of trailer. But
Basically,
I would say it
the
would have been quicker if I could have recorded it myself, but obviously I couldn't, so Rex was helping me out a lot. So it took time to
you guys
upload from
worked
his
very
end to
hard on
me,
that.
and then me downloading it and then rendering it again. So yeah, it would have been quicker had it had just been normal.
You
But
two had great teamwork on that.
yeah, Rex really saved me on that one.
I mean, I must have spent about 20 hours playing Hell Let Loose that week, but again, it wasn't playing, it was just getting any way I could to get decent enough footage.
Yeah.
It was,
and it was I was
was
giving him
trial.
such strict rules. I was just like, right, I need you to get this sort of content, but I need you to be in this very exact location. And he's just like, just sending me messages like, dude, I can't get anywhere close to it. The objectives aren't near. And then he'd be like, all right, I'm going back in. It's fine. And he's like, oh, dude, you don't have to. And then he's like, no, I'm doing it. I said I'd do it. But yeah, he saved me on that one.
The aim was to get defensive or attacking, preferably, footage of the Dumont, what's it called? The fort, no, what was it called?
Bracour Manor.
Bracour Manor. And the problem was, only once did I get on a map where that was the variation that there was, and I was defending it. So I kind of had to do footage that was pretending I was attacking it, but without trying to give it away. It was a fucking nightmare, and it never actually got good. I wanted to get full-on artillery strikes, attacking the trenches and everything. It just couldn't get what I needed.
Luckily, I did have some other footage from just before my PC went kaput, where I had a bit of footage around that area that was fulfilling some of the artillery needs that... Because, yeah, again, another part of the time took from actually going into some older footage and just scrubbing through, like, you know, 3, 4, 5 hours of footage, just trying to find one particular shot that I think I know I recorded, but I wasn't 100%. Because there was bits in it where it's like, it's literally on screen for about half a second to a second, but it took me like an hour to find that one bit, because I was like, I'm sure I did that. I know I did. So I'll look for it. Or it's like, I know Rex has done this, so I need to scrub through his footage and stuff like that. But...
And I also have no editing software or anything, so I was really just getting anything.
Yeah, it was definitely a hodgepodge, but I think it worked out in the end. I mean, most of the comments were like, "How did two friends make a better trailer than Team 17?" And it's like, well,
Oh, shit! Sorry, Carl.
That was the best comment.
yeah.
I saw a few
I'm
people
so
posting
proud of
this
you,
going,
Tim.
they were like, get this dude to make the trailers from now on. And I was like, well, I still haven't received an email, so I'm
They were
waiting.
jealous, that's why.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever see that on the dev briefs.
Just check your abilities elsewhere, man.
Well, yeah. I'll find another game that's like struggling to make trailers, maybe, and I'll just be
6
like, look,
days.
guys. Well, yeah. Well,
Make
no,
a
actually,
film out of How Let Loose.
their
and don't credit.
cinematics have been really good, but they haven't done many
They have, yeah.
trailers. Yeah,
I
their
tell you what,
cinematics for the game are good.
I tell you what, I hate it, but someone asked the other day about is 6 days worth it, and I was like really trying to find a way to make it say yes, but I
Yeah.
just couldn't say it was worth it.
Yeah,
there's
right now,
not been
I'd say
It gave me
for
a
the
headache
price,
to watch it.
for the price,
There has
no.
There has not
please,
been
no,
one.
no.
There has not been one update other than about 2 very small bug updates since launch, and that is not good enough for the price of a game like that.
No, if they had launched it at like 20, 15,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, get it, because like this game's got a lot of potential. It's got some really good ideas going. Things are going to get better, clearly. But for £30, it's very steep for what it is.
Well, the thing is,
It
it's
looked
33.
incredibly difficult.
Well, it's not
that
even
was
a flat
Casey.
30.
Rex, that was Casey that was asking that.
Oh, it was. You know what?
Yeah.
I was going to say it was, but I was like, I daren't say it just in case it's somebody else.
Yeah. But like, don't get me wrong. Like, what's there is good. Like, they've got a good, solid building block, some really fun gameplay, some really unique feeling aspects of that game that I've not experienced in other
Yes,
games.
yeah.
But it needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of love and attention.
It feels like a long tech demo.
Watching from behind you and watching play
God.
it's incredible. It looks amazing. It looks incredibly difficult and very stressful to me.
Yeah, well, it's a very stressful game. Very stressful. But it also feels kind of rewarding when you pull it off. You do get that sense of like, oh my god, we actually pulled that off. Like,
Yeah,
you really feel like against the odds, which I think this game captures quite nicely. That feeling of like, this is it, like this, we're the last line sort of thing, or if we pull this off, we've won and you save the game sort of thing. It's got that kind of feeling to it, but maybe not as grand, more like dirty and gritty and like more personal. But again, it's like the building blocks are there. I think they need to push it, and
Also,
I really think they should
is-
drop the price.
Yeah.
The
Just for
major
now.
The
problem to
elitist
me.
people seem to be.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say the big problem with the game is the longer it's
Oh,
out
come on.
without any changes, the more that the elite groups and the real tryhard groups, the more they get good at the game and therefore get very
Yeah,
And
you had
then-
some real problems.
once you get
with
that
didn't
skill
you?
gap, it's going to turn off new players very quickly.
and it already has. I haven't played it for about a month. Last time I went on, my leader played nearly 20 hours of each role and was like the highest level. And he was just, every time anybody did anything, he was just complaining that they weren't doing it right. And I'm like, there's
Yeah.
people here that have literally played 3 or 4 missions.
Yeah,
And I was
if
on
that.
like,
People a chance.
I was on my like 20th mission and I was still learning the basics. And it's
Yeah,
just, it's not a game that's accessible. And if a game is a
They want
niche,
you to learn quick.
games that have a niche and that also aren't accessible cannot cost 30 plus quid.
No,
It just can't happen.
especially at this early access stage. It's just going to put so many people off, and it's ridiculous. Casey, yeah, definitely a different style of video. Like, it was one of those ones where it was like, you know, you want to keep the same sort of style that I do with Hell Let Loose, but it was a bit of a struggle for us to have a laugh. Not that
It's
we were
serious,
hating
isn't
it. It was like, the subject matter, how tense everything is, and how new we were. We were like, most of the time we were shitting our pants, to be honest. Just because you're like, you go into a dark room, and you're like, oh my god, hug me now. Let's walk around this corner together. You know, like in this, you can meme about because we're fairly experienced and it's a bit more casual. But in that game, we were like, you know, you'd be walking, trying to be tactical, and then an IED would just take the entire team out, bar you, and then you're on your own.
Didn't you show me a clip where you just loaded in and you were all gone? You were all hit by.
There's I've got a few clips that if I had a YouTube channel would be great shorts. I might even get Bluffin just to upload them as shorts anyway. But there was one, we all spawned in. we went to the first wall we could see, stepped round the corner.
I remember that.
And it was one artillery strike from a mortar strike.
Yeah, mortar strike
From the
landed right
other
on
side of the
us.
map, and it was all 4 of us instantly, and we didn't even see an enemy. It was just that's how the game goes.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, that's a part of the tension. Is like you literally could just fail because of that one random thing, and it's frustrating sometimes. But other times, like it does, it depends on your mood as well.
Damn, I'm
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like on some days we played it, you're a bit more like, you feel a bit more like, all right, we'll just deal with the shit. And then other days you're like, fuck this game, man, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't got the
I mean,
patience for it today. You know?
physically and mentally hurt.
The only thing I will say is, yes, wait for a sale, but the game is still too new to get a sale, and it won't be on sale probably for a few more months. But that won't hurt it, because that just means that they need to use that time to make the changes that need to be made. I just hope they do, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean, they've got a roadmap out now with...
Yeah, it's not quite got the things that people were hoping for. That's my worry.
it's I feel like I don't think they had enough there ready to go once it went live as early access. Like, I assume they couldn't do some stuff because they didn't maybe have the funding, and once they, you know, sold all their copies, then now they're like, all right, we've got the funding, we can keep pushing with this. But at the same time, it's like, I do, like, at first I was a bit like, all right, you know, it's no content straight away. That's not the biggest problem. But now it's just a bit like, yeah, I think they need to. I feel like they should have had like some kind of drip feed system to
It's
keep
been
people
2
coming
months
back.
since
Yeah.
launch, and there has not been one add-on or anything other than 2
Yeah.
small bug fixes.
And
That is not
really
enough. So,
Yeah.
and it's I mean, it's 5 guys in Ohio who just wanted to make a game, which is fine, but you cannot launch a game at that price and then not expect people to complain.
I really think that the
that's
biggest
true.
problem that is that I really think it just comes down to the price, because people would be nowhere near as miffed or complaining as much if it didn't cost that much at launch, and then
If Hell Let Loose costs 40 quid, you could shit talk it a lot more. It's the fact that it's 20 quid in general.
Oh.
I paid 25 when it first.
Oh, but that's the thing. Now it is, they upped the price before all the content that they had delivered came out, and now I'm just like, maybe I feel like you should drop the price back down again until you've delivered the content that you
Yeah,
promised,
fair
because 40 quid for the game now doesn't seem reasonable, because they've not added anything really of that content value. So I would say drop it back down, if not lower it until it's fixed, and then put it back up when you're like, right, we're confident and we're proud of this game again. Because right now, I feel like they know there's work to be done. So oh god, I need to.
Hell Let Loose
Okay,
is currently $45 in America, which is insane.
is it?
Bearing in mind,
I mean, that's not too far off of a AAA title release.
oh, well, I mean, Bold. Right, Baldur's Gate's a good example. That is
That
technically.
seems to be the one to compare to at the minute.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate is not an indie title, but it is not AAA. It's right in the middle, because it's a big company, but they make very niche quality games. That game has been in the making for about 8 years. 50 quid is a lot of money for a game these days, if it's not something. But considering it's from a company, and bear in mind, it came out in early access, but it was out of early access within, a year? And it went from an early access, it came out at a quality that people still paid 50 quid in droves.
Yeah.
And now
And
it is considered...
the reviews are insane, right? Like it's overwhelmingly positive almost.
It's overwhelmingly positive overall, but recent is very, and that's only 60 because of the number of purchases, I think, have just slightly diluted the percentage.
But like the amount of like negative reviews are so minimal compared to.
So last time I looked, the negatives were like 2,000 or 3,000, and most of the negatives.
Oh, hello.
There was
Hello.
there was always a few hundred that were just meme ones, like, bad, or where you just ignore them. There were quite a few that were things like Linux support and all that, the usual ones, and there were a few bug things because of certain PCs. But if you're going to make a game be 50 quid, and you're not a AAA, and you can't get away with just pulling that out, that game is now listed as one of the best games probably made in the last 20 years, Baldur's Gate.
It is, yeah.
So 50 quid, although I personally wouldn't want to buy it for 50 quid, I probably still would if I had that money without really any question.
Yeah.
I would not buy Hell Let Loose
Oh.
for anything more than 30 quid
Yeah.
with it as it is. I just wouldn't.
Yeah, I think
That's fair
I
enough,
think
I
the
think.
original
Very fair.
price. Yeah, the original price
It was
really
20
fair,
to 25.
But yeah, 40 seems a tad steep. But then again, with all the fixes and stuff that they're proposing, the changes, yeah, then maybe they could request it. But
Yeah, Katie just said $30, which would be about 25 quid. It's bang on, and then up it if
Yeah.
there's DLC that is content DLC as like an ultimate bundle type thing, which is
I
perfect.
think that's fair, yeah.
let me
I think that's
into
quite
your
fair.
hole. Oh.
Are you talking to me, sir? Because
No,
you
I'm
don't
talking
need
to the
permission,
texture
right?
glitch. Oh, that's a lot of body parts. That's a man's hand.
When is this smoke gonna go? Come on, man!
Yeah, get him.
Oh, he's there. He's on the right. I smell you.
We're gonna be on the point for the rest of our life.
Somebody just died there. I don't think I can handle my gun that well.
That'll do. That'll do, pig.
Please don't do that. Not on the live stream.
Oh no. Oh no, run! Oh, bro. Well, he called it. At least he told us, you know? That dude pulled out a grenade on
people
my
over
body.
there.
What a lad. No one does that anymore.
Please don't kill me.
Oh, I got one.
I
Chunky
think
on
that
your
must
ping.
be my hair. Did you? Well done.
Yeah. Got a head tingy. Head ping.
I always sound like
I
a
knew it.
whenever
I
I
knew
talk
it.
about
I
games
knew
these
it.
days.
What?
You're not though.
I feel like a
Grumpy
boomer when I
dude.
talk about games.
You
I
smell
just feel
like
like
a
the
boomer.
game.
It's never good enough anymore.
Oh,
Well,
I
I
paid
just
for
think
that.
I say the same about music and film. I just think the quality of the last 15 years of games has been. It's one big title.
Everybody's
that outsells everything.
lazy and everybody's
couple
stealing
years.
everything from everyone.
I
No, but
will counter that, which I think I've done before. I do
You
agree
have, yeah.
with you, but I would say it's not necessarily the quality is dipping. I think the amount of
Standards.
No, I think the amount of content has exploded exponentially. So the quality is the same amount of quality there. It's just there's way more to choose from.
Yeah.
So it's like the games that were always be quality will always be quality, but there's just so many more mediocre.
Garrison.
Same
I've
with
got
film.
Gary
Oh, where?
Kill
on
me.
my ping relatively.
Kill me.
Sorry, I was listening, but I just saw them
Kill me.
portal in. I just had to say it. No, I mean, so I was looking at. I said the same about movies. I saw. I was looking at one of those, films that are very crucial to the world, or See Before You Die, and all those sort of things. And there was a graph by year, and the amount per year of what they say are the quality films that are like must-sees has gone down. Basically, if you look at it in an ascending order, like the last 10 years are all of the lowest years since the records began for the amount of good films coming out. Like between 04 and 92 is one of the biggest periods of film being at their best, because all of the actors and actresses that we now know that are getting older were in their prime then. But since 2010, 2015, the amount of films in that same bracket for the same period of time, there's like a dozen compared to between 92 and 2004, where there was hundreds of like these ones that they were saying that's so good. It's just, I don't know. I don't think
I had terrible aim. There was
Also, I would say a part of that is like, I don't want to sound like a weird person, but I feel like there's only so many different ways you can tell certain stories, and I think a lot of people are like reusing, like they're relying on the same stories over and over again.
Same
original
the
IPs are getting harder to find, basically.
Yeah, and even when you do find one, I think it's like a lot of it gets kind of lost in
production and like
It's
the
lost
people
in
behind the
production.
scenes.
You get a lot of people that are like they have a great idea and it's lost in like certain pretension, and obviously it doesn't help. Like, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of like blockbusters, just because like cinema experience is something I've always loved since I've been little, and I still love it. But obviously, those films usually aren't going to win you awards. They're not going to be like world-breaking films and stuff like that. They're still entertaining in their own right, and they deserve,
attention and stuff like that. But I think as blockbusters are getting even bigger, like every fucking year, like it becomes this huge event for every single blockbuster now. Whereas the smaller, more thought-provoking, if you will, or more intimate films are going to get way less traction because
they
make
Barbie
less
and
money.
Oppenheimer, the amount of freaking promotion and everything they did for those films.
Well, that's the thing. Like films like that,
just
like
because they came out on the same day.
Big fuckers like that. They spend about this, almost about maybe half the budget.
Same on marketing.
Yeah. So like films like I think it was like Avengers Endgame. The budget for that film was 350 million. The budget for the marketing was about 150 million. But it worked, and it's the highest grossing film of all time, or at least it was for a long time. It made like nearly $2.5 billion. So it's like, it obviously... Hey, that's another hand. Someone's throwing fucking 7 hands at me.
Oh, what?
I swear to God, the fourth time in a row, a 7 hand has gone flying past me.
Well, that's my favourite snack, see?
Well,
right, here we go. I just found the Baldur's Gate. It was overwhelmingly positive. Negative is 12,000. Positive is 242,000. That is bonkers. There are not many games on Steam that have over 100,000
There's
positive.
not many that are convincing me to almost buy it full price like that.
Outer Wilds. Worlds. I've heard of that, Casey.
Yeah.
I've not played it, but I've seen a bunch of like footage about it. It does sound very interesting. I'm very into story games, but it's one of those things now with like the time I invest into like recording and editing and all that. I don't really get to play that many. So I've been trying to since I've been getting so bogged down like making videos and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to invest in like playing some story games again. I've got a PC that can handle a fair amount of good shit, so I'm just going to get stuck into them. But then the downside is I get stuck into certain ones and I want to just keep playing them. So for instance, I've been very obsessed with the Dead Space remake of late, which Rex and Jade I'm sure know very well, but I'm just absolutely obsessed with it at the moment. I'm playing it for the second time, the remake for the second time, but the original I got obsessed with when it first came out, and I played it maybe about 7 times in the course of about 4 or 5 years, maybe 4 years. I just kept going back to it. I'd finish it, and I'd be like, all right, I'm done. I've finished. And then it would be like a few months, and I'd be thinking about it. I'm like, well, I might as well just fucking do it. So that's another reason why I don't actually play as many as I probably should. I've also got a bit of a problem where I've got very short attention span. So, so certain longer games just, even if they're amazing, if they're really long, I get really like just distracted. Like I was playing Red Dead when it came out during like lockdown, and I just had a kid, so in a weird way, like it's a long story, but I ended up having a fair amount of time to play it. But it ended up being that I didn't have enough because the game is so long. It was like, right, I've got about an hour and a half. I'm gonna go do this mission, but I'd end up getting distracted and I'd go hunt like a deer, and it would take me an hour and a half to hunt this fuking deer, and I wouldn't actually do the mission. And I loved it, but I wasn't getting anywhere, and then I'd get annoyed that I wasn't getting anywhere, and was running out of time to do it, and then I just kind of lost track with it. So I've started it again, but it's going to be a long time before I complete that game. But I've basically been building a list, and Rex and Jade have been helping me build a list of various story games that I need to play, and it's just going to be a long process of getting it. Yeah, we've been playing Star Wars like off recording and streaming at the moment, but we've been playing the latest Star Wars game, and I just stream it to them on Discord so they can watch it with me, and we just kind of chit chat about it, because we're all big Star Wars fans as well. So
yeah, I remember Outer Wilds was that was the one that it was a battle winner that year, and it got Game of the Year.
I heard about that.
Yeah, Game of the Year.
It's like an open world, right?
Exploration, space, mystery, puzzle, story rich, 20 quid.
Oh shit! Well, see, I didn't even need a trailer. That sold it to me.
Excuse me. Yeah,
Wow, that was a dirty one.
yeah, I've heard a lot about it. It's fantastic. It's kind of like
It runs on a potato. Sweet.
it's kind of like it's a bit No Man's Sky esque, but more linear in story style.
Oh
but
my god, that
Right.
person was behind me.
I'm going to be right back.
Oh
I
my
need to
lord.
point the pink pistol at the porcelain firing range. Be right back.
Send pictures. There's a cat covering the majority of my screen, so I can't see what I'm doing.
That's
So
fine.
what's the plan here?
It's very awkward. Who am I to deny a cat? Yeah, I'd say if anybody's got any suggestions or they'd like to see something played or us guys do it, let us know because oh crap. Because yeah, we were looking for ideas. We're hoping to make it spooky for October. But if there's anything in particular that gets anybody's attention.
Wait, so the Outer Worlds, not the the Outer Worlds is the other. That's the one that our old friend used to go on about a lot. I don't know, remember.
I'm getting some big boo-boos.
Bro, the cast for that's insane, man.
I cannot get a good spot. I have done absolutely nothing, man.
Yeah, me too. Man.
Absolutely dick squat diddly.
I've helped towards this victory. Definitely helped.
Oh my lord. I've done nothing, Luff. I just keep getting killed no matter where I go.
That's literally been me the entire stream. I'll be honest. Like
Those feels.
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple of good kills every now and again, but no, it's been absolute. There we go.
Yay, we did it!
We're so good. We're the best. We are the best. I think I'm going to end the stream there because unfortunately I have to get up tomorrow, so that's really lame. Otherwise I'd probably play for a few more hours.
Lame-o.
All right. I just realised I didn't teabag a single person.
You didn't, and you
I was
named the
thinking
stream,
that.
man.
I didn't teabag a single person. I must apologise to everyone, and I'll make up for it in the next stream. Because you know, I don't want to be someone that doesn't live up to their promises of dropping their hairy nuts in someone's face that they just murdered. You know?
You could do it to us.
Oh.
Come on, man.
I thought I was being helpful.
Right.
Yeah,
Why do you hate
definitely
my
help.
opinions? Why do you hate me?
So anyway, thank you
Is
everyone
this
for
one
dropped
done?
in to the stream.
No, no thank you, because you didn't come to my stream.
Thank
Go
you.
away and never come back!
God's sake. Thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart, Casey and Elmo. You've put a grin on my face that will probably not leave for a
Absolute
long
top
time.
lads.
Yeah, awesome. And just everyone, yeah, chiming in and thank you, I guess. for
Thank
that.
you, everybody.
Yeah. All right. Have a good evening, night, daytime, morning, whatever the case may actually be. I have no idea. I don't even know what time it is now.
Said.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video or stream, whichever one comes first. I have no idea.
See you guys soon. Bye bye.
Adios.